From the mud, flying high, it's prime time. Coach Prime got the squad ready, now it's our time. All seen the black and gold, undefeated as the gold. Travis sounded like a daddy's taking full control. Shooter in the pocket, throw it down for precision. Man, listen, every play, every snap, man, it's like a vision. We got talent in the trenches, fire in our souls, fire shoes on our feet, we can't be beat. Buffs Nation, stand up, let the world know. Undefeated season, we ready, let's go. Our receivers got the speed and they got the hands. Corners in the league, they don't stand a chance. Shit is slinging bullets, wide outs on the go. Somebody let them know it's about to be a show. Linebackers hitting hard, defense never rests. Every down, every yard, we put them to the test. The Buffs on the rise, better check the stats. We are like that, we taking every game, no looking back. Buffs Nation, stand up, put your wrist in the air, hold it up, they know what time it is, Shadura. It's more than a game, we are putting our stamp on the game. Gold Jacket Hall of Fame, we grinding every day, we making history every week. The Buffs are the future, y'all gon' see. Travis and Shadura, they leading the pack, with a team full of stars, there's no turning back. From ballin' to the world, look mama ain't on top of the world. Buffs on top, it's a new era. Coach Prime in the squad, bringing terror. Buffs. Buffs Nation, stand up, let the world know. Undefeated season, we ready, let's go. Our receivers got the speed and they got the hands. Corners in the league, they don't stand a chance. Shit is slinging bullets, wide outs on the go. Somebody let them know it's about to be a show. Linebackers hitting hard, defense never rests. Every down, every yard, we put them to the test. The Buffs on the rise, better check the stats. We are like that, we taking every game, no looking back. Buffs Nation, stand up, put your wrist in the air, hold it up, they know what time it is, Shadura. It's more than a game, we are putting our stamp on the game. Gold Jacket Hall of Fame, we grinding every day, we making history every week. The Buffs are the future, y'all gon' see. Travis and Shadura, they leading the pack, with a team full of stars, says there's no turning back. From ballin' to the world, look mama ain't on top of the world. Buffs on top, it's a new era. Coach Prime and the squad bringing terror. Buffs on top, it's a new era. Coach Prime and the squad bringing terror. From the mud, flying high, it's prime time. Coach Prime got the squad ready, now it's our time. All seen the black and gold, undefeated as the gold. Travis sounded like a daddy's taking full control. Shooter in the pocket, throw it down for precision. Man, listen, every play, every snap, man, it's like a vision. We got talent in the trenches, fire in our souls, fire shoes on our feet, we can't be beat. Buffs Nation, stand up, let the world know. Undefeated season, we ready, let's go. Our receivers got the speed and they got the hands. Corners in the league, they don't stand a chance. Shit is slinging bullets, wide outs on the go. Somebody let them know it's about to be a show. Linebackers hitting hard, defense never rests. Every down, every yard, we put them to the test. The Buffs on the rise, better check the stats. We are like that, we taking every game, no looking back. Buffs Nation, stand up, put your wrist in the air, hold it up, they know what time it is, Shadura. It's more than a game, we are putting our stamp on the game. Gold Jacket Hall of Fame, we grinding every day, we making history every week. The Buffs are the future, y'all gon' see. Travis and Shadura, they leading the pack, with a team full of stars, there's no turning back. From ballin' to the world, look mama ain't on top of the world. Buffs on top, it's a new era. Coach Prime and the squad bringing terror. Buffs. Buffs Nation, stand up, let the
Yeah.
bullets, wide outs on the coast.
Yeah.
Everybody know it's
Yeah.
about to
Yeah.
be a
We
show.
back.
Linebackers hitting hard.
We back. We back. We back, and we don't know how to act. Oh man. Look, y'all. I'll be having so much stuff. I'm gonna have to start doing like 3, 4 shows a day, man. I'll be having too much stuff. Too much sauce. Too much sauce. What's up, LG? What's happening, man? What's good? What's up, Dig? What's going on, man? Hey, man. Yeah, who y'all think? Who's gonna be that next guy? And I'm gonna tell y'all why it took me so long. It took me so long because I started this. I thought I posted this earlier today, and then for whatever reason, it didn't take on my Instagram, so it didn't go. So I had to redo all that. And then once I was redoing it, Colorado got too many wide receivers, man. We got too many. Like what man Promo say? Promo like he get mad when we bring in more wide receivers because we got too many wide receivers, right? But I understand why. I understand why. So I got some good information tonight, y'all. I got some news you can use. Let me see. 13 chapter nobody has. Yeah, crazy highlights like Old Miller. Okay, all right. All right, nobody has had crazy highlights like Old Miller. It gotta be him. Sincere right behind him. Okay. All right. I hear that. I hear that. That sounds good. That sounds real good. And I think O is the anonymous choice. Most people will say, "Oh, what's up, Lamar? What's up, Lamar? Hey, Lamar, dog, I gotta get your info, dog. I gotta have you on the show sometimes, cause you got some good information, and I want you to be able to just say what you gotta say without getting interrupted, so you can get it all out. Um, but what we talking about tonight is which wide receivers finna be the next guy. All right, we done had a few guys that come through Colorado already. Y'all see them at the bottom stream. They in the NFL right now. Y'all see it. We even got Weaver floating around too. But we see it, right? And we see the next guys coming behind them, which I think I mean, I believe Miller's finna be a stud. But I believe Miller is a hybrid kind of guy. So hey, I don't know if y'all see how big Miller is getting. I don't know how long Miller is gonna be a wide receiver. He might get moved to running back. So that's the one main reason why I'm not saying Miller is gonna be the guy, because he might get moved to running back, right? So if he get moved to running back, he's not the number one wide receiver. He's a running back that played wide receiver. So he's a gadget guy, what if guy, right? So we don't know. We don't know. Hey, salute. Timothy, salute. All right, so and we got some new guys. You're right. You 100% right, Lamar. And Lamar, if you can you jump on right now? If you can jump on right now, I'll bring you up right now. Let me know if you can come up right now. I'll bring you on right now. I can get your take on some of this stuff. But we got a room full of guys. Full of guys. And let me show y'all some of these other guys that's gonna cause some problems. And before we get into the wide receivers and all that kind of stuff, let me show y'all something that dropped today. So I'm a big time gamer, y'all. I'm a big time gamer. This channel got started off gaming. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Appreciate that. But so now I want y'all to understand the irony to this. So if y'all see Caden Salter on the inside, he's number 15. Now listen to what I'm going to tell y'all. Now he's number 15 on the game. You got over 100 quarterbacks on the game. Hell, you got over 300 quarterbacks on the game. And he's at number 15th ranked, like from the highest to the bottom. He's 15 from the top, right? But in our own conference, he's ranked number 12. He's almost at the bottom of our conference. So, I see my guy Sam Leverett, the guy from Arizona. He's in here. Boom, I see him, right? He's at the top of the list. in some people's eyes in our conference. He's number 4 on the list. I understand that. I'm not complaining about that. Got it, right? Got it. Avery Johnson, he's number 11 on the list. He's in our conference. He's ranked higher than Salters. I understand it. I ain't tripping. Got it. But where are the other 9 guys? If I'm supposed to be another 9 guys or another 8 guys that supposed to be in here, where are the other guys that supposed to be better than Salters? Help me understand. If they better than Salters, why are they ranked higher than Salters on the game? And what I'll tell y'all about the video game has a certain level of integrity that they got to uphold and keep because the fans are gonna blast them. If Salters on there, he's running too slow, or if a guy is throwing too good or he's not throwing good enough, they're gonna blast them. So they gotta kind of keep these ratings as authentic as possible for what they see on the field, right? So if Salters is rated the number 15 highest on college football, but then when it comes to the people that's putting out the list in our conference, he's on the bottom of our conference. How? So who y'all think lying? Do y'all think EA Sports is lying? Or do y'all think the reporters that's reporting on the Big 12 are lying? Somebody lying. Somebody lying right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think it's the reporters. Now, Salter's numbers was not the best when you look at the list. But Salters had an injury last year, so his numbers are not as good as they could be. They're not as good as they were the year before that because he had an injury. So I understand, and I think that's what they did. They rolled with that and said, okay, we're gonna make this list by numbers. Because if we make it by numbers, it's gonna make Salters look worse, and he's gonna fall to the bottom. And it could make more people click on to look at it because Colorado fans are gonna be mad. They want to see it with their own eyes. So that could be a strategy there. Or they could have just believed, like, look, I don't know this Salters kid. I never seen him play. From his numbers, what his numbers, he coming from a smaller conference. And the guys that's already in the conference, already doing it in the conference that had better numbers than him, is no way we're gonna rank him higher if he has less numbers than the guys that's already in the conference. So I can understand that argument too. I'm not gonna always say it's a conspiracy theory and everybody going against Prime. It could just be true. You know, what's going on, Shirley? Shirley in the building. What's going on? What's happening? Let me see. He has never gotten 3 yards in his career. Who you talking about? He never got 3K. You talking about Avery Johnson? You talking about Salters? Who we talking about? No, EA got the information. Believe me, Lamar. EA, they got the information. Going on all these, they got to pay these dudes. They got to pay everybody on this list. So they got to decide who's gonna be on the cover, all that kind of stuff. They got to they know. What's up, Big Rern? What's happening? What's going on? Big Rern, we're gonna have to get you on the chat one day, bro. We're gonna have to get you on. We're on the live one day. You said that's not good, Big Tiger. If you're the number 25 quarterback in the nation, you're not getting drafted. Well, hold on. You gotta look at this now. Some of these guys on this list can't come out this year. Like DJ Lagway. He's not coming out this year because he's a sophomore. He ain't coming out. Avery is not coming out. I don't know. Avery might be a junior this year. I think Avery is a junior, so he could come out. Some of these, I think Sellers. I think he a junior. I could be wrong. I think he's a junior. So, and before we get into the wide receiver, hold on. All right, I'll drop the link. My man Promo want to jump in here, y'all. Before we get into the wide receivers, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick that y'all gotta pay attention to. Syracuse finna be somebody, y'all. Syracuse. Ugh. So y'all see this name on the list? Where my man name is? Let me show y'all something. I told y'all yesterday how Syracuse, I think they got the best like depth when it comes to quarterback. Out of all these teams, they got 4 guys that can do it. Let me see where my guy at. I can't even find him now. I saw him on the list earlier. The number 5 guy on this list. Sellers. Let me show y'all who Sellers. What could have happened with Sellers, y'all. Y'all be slipping on me, dog. Y'all be slipping. I'm gonna show y'all. Put y'all on game, man. Our man Sellers, he was almost at. He committed to Virginia Tech. He committed. But guess what? He flipped that. He flipped that. Big boy. He went to go play with them boys, Kings of North, Syracuse. Sellers was actually committed to Syracuse, y'all. He was locked in. He was committed to the Orange. And I don't know what happened, but whatever happened, he flipped. He flipped from Syracuse to South Carolina. Now, he's from South Carolina. 4-star quarterback. Syracuse almost had this guy in the bag. So if y'all think Syracuse don't have talent up there, y'all are mistaken now. They almost had the what's the Baron? What they call those firefighters and old time? Were they Barons? I think they was Barons. They just had those goggles on. They used to fly the planes with no glass flying. Them dudes they was animals. If you fly an airplane with no, I know how strong that wind is. But all right, back to it. So Salters, what's up, Promo? I got you on the stage. I don't know, I can't hear you right now, Promo.
Yeah, what up? You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you moving around. Yeah, we got you. But how you feeling about this, Promo? You got a lot of guys that we talked about earlier, and we saw the list that come out first. Salter was number 3 on the list one time for the Big 12, but then I seen the new list and they got him all the way down to number 12 on the list. And when you look at the numbers, it matches up. So it's not like they just throwing him down there. The numbers make sense, right?
Right.
But we feeling like Salter could win the Heisman.
Well, he can.
With the weapons that he have,
right.
We feel like he can win the Heisman.
Yeah. I'm with you with that. I mean, if you look at his record and his stats the year they went undefeated before he transferred to Colorado, I think he threw for 3,000.
Hold on. Hey, chat. Yeah. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear Promo. You on my end, you breaking up. Let me make sure they can hear you.
Check. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, y'all put a 1.
Check.
Y'all say Sellers coming out this year. Oh, they hear you. They said they hear you. Lamar.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Dig said he got you too. So all right. So
if you look at his stats, bro, the year that they went undefeated, I believe he threw for like 3,000 yards and rushed for 1,000. The year,
he did. It was crazy number, crazy work.
So think about it. In the second year, he lost all his weapons and he got injured, right? So if his number 1 receiver didn't hit the portal and they brought more receivers in, he could have repeated that season again. So with the wide receivers that Colorado brought in, improved offensive line, the running game should be improved. Hopefully we run the ball to help him out because he can get out that pocket. He can take it to the house. You see what I'm saying? I think he's gonna have a breakout season. So EA, if you look at the college game when you was talking about the stats, see EA is looking at his entire body of work when they put his stats on there. You see what I'm saying? These reporters are looking at what he did last year, and it's not fair. You got to look at what he did his whole career at Liberty, not just last year when they trying to, give him his stats for the Big 12, because I'm like, the dude is talented, man. I mean, he's talented. So I think he has a huge upside. I'm just hoping
Man.
they get the offense, the system right, to fit him, so he can
Now,
showcase it.
one thing I say about him that I like, he don't have a lot of interceptions. In
Right.
2022, he only had 5 interceptions, and in that good year that he had, in 2023, he had 6 interceptions.
Yep.
So if you look at that, he's like a Shedeur where he don't put the ball in harm's way a lot.
Right, and I agree. 100. And with the type of wide receivers he got, I mean, he shouldn't have that many interceptions. You see what I'm saying? Because they got some dogs.
And with him being able to buy time like how he can,
yes.
I think he's gonna get a lot of dudes like wide open when they get some big chunk yardage. Like,
right. And you know how I love speed. So we should have, I got a feeling we might have more explosive plays this year. With him getting out that pocket and them safeties come down and try to help, and he throw that ball deep, because we got speed at wide receiver, bro. This dude 6'5" running the 4.3. Like, we got so much speed at wide receiver, dog. Yeah. Explosive plays should be coming every week.
Now I'm gonna say something. I'm looking at his numbers. Like, they don't really. I can tell how they don't really want to hype certain guys.
Right.
Now, they got his numbers out here and there. Career stats. I'm clicking on. Okay, I finally found a list with all his career stats on here. Since you've been on here, I've been clicking trying to find a list. Let me see, can I bring this up for y'all can all see it. But I've been trying to find a list for all his stats. And I can tell they don't really want to showcase it. Look at that code. Look at that off there. All right, can y'all see it? Okay, let me remove. Hold on, let me remove this. Y'all can see it. All right. I don't know, guys. Can y'all see that? Can you see his numbers promo? Is it too small?
I'm rolling.
Are you rolling? All right, yeah, you rolling. All right, don't worry about it. All right, so let me give y'all his numbers, man, because I haven't really dug into it. So he's been at Liberty for 23. I thought he was there at 22 too.
Well, I think he was behind. Remember the quarterback Malik that got drafted by the Tennessee Titans. Remember, he was behind him.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's right. The number 7 dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, that's crazy. They put out quarterback back. Yeah.
Exactly. So think about it now. The school he came from, quarterback got drafted in the first round. So why they hating on him? He went out there and put up big numbers too. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So now this is what it did. So they got his breakdown for his numbers.
Malik Willis. Yeah, he was behind Malik Willis
for the 24 and 23 season. I think he was there in 22 too, and he had some stats, but they don't got them on this page. But we're gonna go. This is the most current year, so we're gonna go by these right here. All right. So in 23 rushing attempts, he had 163 rushing attempts. He had 1,089 yards. He was averaging 6.7 yards a carry, and he had 12 touchdowns. Now he had 9 fumbles too. 9 fumbles. So that's not good. That's a lot of fumbles.
Right.
9 fumbles. Interceptions that year, he had 6 interceptions. So that's 15 turnovers on a year. That ain't good. Now, throwing the ball that year, he had 177 completions at a 6.1 yard completion rate. That's decent, but you want it up higher than 65.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want it you really, if you're trying to get drafted as a quarterback, you want to take him serious, you want to be close to the 70 range. Like, you want to be like 68, 69, 71, something like that. Like, you want to be up there. But he had 2,876 yards passing, 9.9 yard average. That's pretty good. That's almost a
Yeah.
first down.
Yeah.
Um, he had 32 touchdowns. Like I said, with 6 interceptions. So if you look at all his touchdowns combined, that's 44 touchdowns with 15 turnovers.
Right.
Yeah, and so that put him at 3,000, like 3,900 some yards. So he almost eclipsed 4,000 yards. You know
And
what I'm
if they
saying?
ran the ball more, that'll take away some of them fumbles with him running the ball. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if we
yeah.
establish a running game, he won't have to run that much, no 100 times. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm wondering where did the fumble come from? Did they come from when he was in the pocket, strip fumble, or was they coming from when he was running and he got hit while he was trying to get extra yards and fumble? I
Right.
wonder, because some fumbles are like snaps when
Yeah.
the center hike it to you, because he could have been looking at the sideline and center hiked it to him. That's still a fumble on him. It ain't no
But
no fumble on the center.
with the RPOs too, they're gonna give him that fumble. If him running back exchange.
Exactly. So and it's heavy in that offense that they ran.
Right.
It's a heavy
Right.
RPO offense. So.
Yep.
So we don't know where the fumbles came from. Like I said, when you watching the highlight tape, you ain't seen no fumble. So I don't know the fumble. And I tried to go find some of his games. I could never really find the games. I could never really find out. The only game I seen was a game they lost, and that's how the world is. Like they ain't gonna highlight your highlights. They gonna. I seen the Oregon game and I seen the Kennesaw State game. Them 2 games I seen with him, and he lost both of them games. So, you take that with a grain of salt. But all right. Move that. So before we get into the wide receivers, I'm gonna talk about this real quick, y'all, because I hit on this a little bit yesterday. And have you seen any of this Big 3 stuff here lately? Have you see what's going on with the Big 3?
Sorry, basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something now. Cube got something going. Cube done took a page out of Coach Prime book. Look, I ain't had that, but look, you got the fans, you got the kids. I mean, it's actually packed out. Like it's not like they're trying to make it like they packed out. They packed out, right? You got reporters and stuff on the sideline doing interviews. They kind of doing like you saw them people in the stand back there. Look, that thing packed out.
Yeah, but they've been doing that. Even the first year, because remember Iverson played in the Big 3, Carmelo Anthony. Like they've been bringing the crowd. Yeah,
I've been looking at the history of the Big 3. They got a nice little list of names of people that played in the Big 3. So
yeah.
I mean, a lot of our favorite guys played in the Big 3, and now they just changed it this year. They opened it up. Well, I think about 3 years back, they opened up like 22-year-olds can come now. So they might mess around and get a bunch of guys that can't make it in the NBA, but they can come over here, because the only thing they really missing in this league is the high flyers. You got a bunch of old guys that knees bad, they don't jump no more, but they missing the high flyer. They get 2 or 3 dudes that can really dunk.
Yeah, you're not gonna see that because them boys, they play old school basketball. They fouling.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you're right. You gonna see a lot of high flyers. Them boys ain't going to the hole like that.
but I'm gonna tell you what though. Some of my favorite guys. Lance Stevenson.
Yeah,
I was high on Lance Stevenson, right?
Yep.
Long time ago. Like Lance was always funny, always doing stuff, playing the guitar, and he a New York guy, real basketball guy. And see, now you got Lance and Beasley on the same team. So you don't got nobody, and you got Chalmers on their team too.
Yeah.
So you don't got nobody that's gonna hold them back. Chalmers, Beasley, and Lance all was the guy that the clown on the team, that one that was causing too much trouble, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So now you got all these dudes together. Ain't nobody gonna stop them from being them. Like nobody look at them. They dog Beasley hit a game-winning shot the other day, dog. Them dudes, they dancing like they in a strip club throwing ones. Dog, and this is what's so crazy. Like when he hit it, look, Lance dancing, he there. and this is the crazy thing about Beasley, because Beasley can play like the 5 or the 4. He a power forward. But dog, look how he won the game, bro.
Yeah.
He won the game with a 4-point shot, dog. Beasley, he did different. He a unicorn for real.
Yeah, well, he's always been like that, bro. It just, I thought he was gonna be like a Hall of Fame in the NBA because his skill set, but it just didn't, it just didn't happen. I'm like, because that dude, he's skilled, bro. He's skilled.
And this is what I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this, and because I want to say this when I watched this video. For y'all, if y'all watched the video, if y'all haven't watched the video, go watch the video when he was on the pivot, and then go back and watch the video with him and Ice Cube. Them, they got this thing called ones and threes or something like that, where they doing like they recapping what happened in the league, and that's why I say Ice Cube kind of picking up from Dion a little bit. Like, I don't remember Ice Cube doing no podcast about the big three.
Right.
Now he got a podcast, right?
Right.
And Beasley been saying stuff kind of like he crying out for help. But then he kind of like, nah, he don't want no help. He just want a ball. And they were telling him on the pivot, like, dog, you can't just stay in the house and ball. Like, that ain't good mentally for you. You got to get out. You got to do stuff. You got to, like, you Beasley, like, a lot of dudes look up to you. You can make some moves. But I start seeing why a lot of people don't want to deal with Beasley. You see this picture right here. Beasley got on 2 different kind of shoes.
Yeah.
Beasley don't care. He going to do what he want to do. And even when he's on the show with Ice Cube, y'all watch how he cut everybody off. He cut the main host off. He cut Cube off. And he'll change the story. So y'all might be talking about the game. Then he'll start talking about one time he was about to get ice cream from the ice cream truck, and the ice cream truck pulled off. And he was like, what? like, we like the story, but how we done got here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, even when this reporter was talking to him right here, like, he keeps saying he wants sponsors. Well, when the reporter talking to him, he started talking about how he in the strip club and he finna throw some ones. It's like, bro, we on national TV, dog. What you doing? Like, you can't. You talking about the strip club throwing ones, and the camera and the guy, he was just like, all right, and he just kind of like walked off, like, oh. And that's the same thing Cube did. He started talking about lace front wigs and how they smell, and Cube like, look, man, I'm out of here. He took his headsets off, and he was just like, I'm out of here. So what I'm saying to Beasley, dog, and I hope I'm gonna try to cut this. Beasley, you a talent, dog. Everybody know you're a talent, but you can't be yourself in every situation. You gotta learn, like with LeBron. We don't know what LeBron do on his downtime. You was talking about how you smoke weed. Like, I don't know. I know LeBron drank wine, but I'm probably sure LeBron smoked weed, but he ain't gonna never say it on camera.
Right.
Because it's gonna mess up his ability to market for other companies.
Right.
You know. So Beasley, if you want to actually get some sponsors and stuff like that, and you want to be a spokesman for companies, you got to understand everything you say, everything you do will be held against you. They're looking for a reason to not pay you instead of a reason to pay you. So be mindful when you on the show with Cube them. Don't overtalk Cube. Go back and listen to your old interviews when you with Cube and when you was on Pivot, how you was over talking folks and all that kind of stuff. And you was like, why no NBA players wouldn't help you? Because they realized, okay, he ain't listening to me. I'm trying to tell him something right now. You over talking me. Dwight Howard was trying to tell you how he was trying to tell you something about some cars, and you brought up how he was trying to have sex with your sister. And Dwight Howard like, what the heck? Oh, I got a wife, bro. What we doing right now? Like, you can't. I'm married. You talking about something that happened when we was 17, 18. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was like, he got a tall sister. His sister's like 6'1". So, and Dwight Howard was like, well, I do like tall girls, so I probably did, but I don't remember trying to holler at your sister. I remember us trying to ball, you and KD, we was all hanging out, and then he brought it like 3 times. know what's gonna come out your mouth.
Right.
So they can't have you around and you jump out here and jump out the window and start saying crazy stuff. Yeah, I remember we was at the party. You did this right here. You remember the girl? Like you can get these dudes in all kind of trouble, lose sponsorships. They wife leave them, take half. Like so, that's why a lot of dudes don't talk to you and don't say nothing to you because they don't know what you're gonna say.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's
that,
true.
you got anything to add to this before I move on to the Colorado wide receivers?
Nah, you right. I mean, if he got the proper help, therapy, I mean, him and Lance Stevenson, them boys still should be in the league, bro. Them boys can play, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you got to get. Sometimes you got to get help, bro. I mean,
Dog, and another thing, a lot of dudes, and this goes for all the NBA players, man. Stop saying this out loud. Cube giving y'all an opportunity. Yeah, y'all
right.
can only probably make it like 100,000. I think it's like 10,000 a game or something like that for like the high up dudes, and maybe like 50 something for the smaller guys, the bench players. But
Hmm.
he's giving y'all an opportunity to do what y'all love to do, and if y'all market it right, it can go to the next level. It's a
Yeah.
company on there like that do beard and hair and stuff, and
Yeah.
Dwight Howard got a sponsorship with him, right?
Yep.
And he was just like, dog, why I can't get that? And then Dwight Howard was like, yeah, man, you got to have your beard. You ain't got no beard like that. And he was just like, oh man. He was like, but I like such and such. He started talking about another product. He started talking about the other product, bigging up the other product, and ask you like, look, man, like this company is with us, they partner with us. Like, dog, you can't down talk. First, you
Right.
want to say you want a deal, and then because the white got a deal, you start talking about another company. It's like you got a deal with Coca-Cola, and now you say, man, forget Coca-Cola. I like Pepsi anyway, and now you start talking about Pepsi
Right.
being Coca-Cola paying y'all bills.
Yeah. You can't do that. You
You
can't do that,
can't, you
bro.
can't do that, and see, his mind ain't telling him I can't do that. And I think what Cube heard and what Dwight heard was, okay, he gonna do his own thing. It don't matter what I say. So why should I take some old time out of my day to try to show this man something? I'm just find somebody that know how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like sometimes, bro. Like I know everybody want to be in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? Sometimes, if you get a chance, anybody in the chat, go watch the Stephon Marbury documentary. Marbury
Mm-hmm.
was that dude, but he was miserable in the NBA. He went
Yeah.
over to China, a whole new man, and they
Mm-hmm.
treat him like a god. Got a statue
And
out there, like he got a key to the country. Like he's like royalty over there now because he don't want so many championships for them. Like, because the only
yeah.
reason why I said that is because have you ever heard of a guy? I forgot it, Amadou Diablo. You know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
All right,
Who's that?
I'm glad you said that because this is think about it. Lance Stevenson and my man Beasley. If they
Mm-hmm.
got their mind right, went overseas. This dude, you ain't never heard of this dude, right? But he played at
Yep.
Kentucky. He was in the NBA for a while. Didn't really, paying out, bouncing around. But guess what? He's in China now. He's the man. No, nobody ain't really heard of him. But guess what? He got a shoe deal. You see what I'm saying? Like you
Uh-huh.
could go overseas and play ball and be a king, bro. Like they worship you over there, them athletes over there. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, the NBA ain't the end. You know what I mean? Some of these guys just NBA or nothing. Like, bro, go overseas. You can make
And
a great living playing ball overseas, dog.
now you're right, but I'm gonna say this right here too, though. If they do right by the big three, they probably
Right.
can end up making them bad go. You see what Caitlin Clark
Oh
did
yeah,
for
no,
they
I agree. No, I agree. I agree.
and see, and that's the thing that a lot of these NBA players keep saying, and they don't realize they actually disrespecting Ice Cube in the process. Yeah, man, you
Right.
should be still be in the NBA. Like, okay, dog, but he 37 years old. You know what I'm saying? 38. So
Yep.
he old. Like,
Yep.
so it's like, okay, the NBA gonna only have you around for so long. Now you got a chance to do some over here. Build with Cube. Y'all stop. acting like
Yeah.
Q ain't giving y'all a
But it's
chance.
like you said, by him not listening and running his mouth, they not helping build the brand. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can
Exactly.
ball, but your attitude is not helping you. Like, nobody's gonna give you a shoe deal, but you acting like that.
Exactly. Would you acting
You know
like
what I
that?
mean?
And just think about it right here. How many owners, let's keep it a buck. How many NFL owners, NBA owners gonna sit down with their players and do a podcast?
Right. Think
Like,
about this. Look at the opportunity that they can be the first to get a shoe deal. What if Shaq go to the big three looking for us, to sponsor somebody in the big three with Reebok? You see what I'm saying?
no, that's true. But and oh yeah, you're right. They could be the first one to get a shoe deal, and guess what else? If they do right and they really help Ice Cube promote whatever, when Ice Cube got another movie deal,
Yep.
they can throw them in as bodyguard. They can throw them in as whatever,
Yep.
and y'all can
Yep.
start making movie money if you get serious and look at the opportunity for what it is and stop trying to make it seem like, this is just a big three. This ain't the NBA, so we don't got to take this serious. Like,
Right.
how you move in life. Like, I'm telling y'all, like how I was late today. I'm mad at myself because I was late. I'm mad because I'm like, Dollar T, you're not being professional, bro. It's a reason why I don't have 100 people on here because I'm not consistent. And that's what I'm trying to tell Beasley. Now you got to know when you ain't doing your best, and you either got to stop crying about it or you got to learn how to do it the right way to get your numbers up and to get people
Right.
to respect you in the right way.
Yep. That's facts.
They say China Basketball League got deep pockets.
Oh
100K
yeah.
in China has the spending power of millions. Oh,
Very deep
100K in
pockets.
so 100K in China is like almost a meal over here. So you're
Yeah.
saying that they money getting stronger than ours? Okay, I got you. I got you, younger brother. I see what you're saying. And I know it was a guy like a Arabian guy was trying to get LeBron to come
LeBron.
over
Oh
there. He
yeah.
was want to pay
Yep.
LeBron a lot of money. So they
Yep.
could look at some of this stuff and do other things. Like when we were talking about boxing the other day, it was a Arabian guy behind like the fight with that's about to come up, Canelo and was Crawford.
Yeah.
So it's you just gotta do your thing, man. But my main message to all these dudes, y'all stop acting like Cube ain't giving y'all an opportunity.
Right.
Cube giving y'all an opportunity, and he's sitting down with y'all on a podcast. He's getting more eyes on you. He's helping you build your brand.
Yep.
Stop making it seem like you hanging out with your homeboy. You with a owner of the league, bruh. If you look at the big three now, they got so many sponsors now. If they
Mhm.
call Cube and say, "Hey, we want to do something with Beasley, can we trust them?" If
Right.
you keep embarrassing him on the show, he's gonna say, "I don't know about that." But if you do the
Yep.
right thing, he gonna be like, "Yeah, man, Beasley done came a long way, man. I think he ready."
Yep. But check this out. Ice Cube, if you listening, I don't know if you thought about this. What if he can get a deal with the NBA, and that could be like a developmental league for, like, you got all them dudes on the bench. They can improve their skill set playing 3-on-3 basketball.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
see what I'm saying?
But see, this is the thing about it. The NBA, they want to be the only show in town. Like how they bought the G League. Like
Yeah.
they don't want to. They ain't trying to partner with nobody. They trying to run everything their way, so they could be gusto, everything run through us. And
But they
and that's
but
why I'm
that's
trying to kill these dudes.
but that's why they
Like I
behind the curveball. Like overseas, they don't have to go to college. They can go pro at 15. That's how they skill set be much more advanced than the majority of US basketball players. You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. See,
Because the
so
boy playing pro ball at 15, 13, 14, 15. So they got 10 years of pro basketball before they even go to the NBA.
yeah. And you see what Lamar said, and then he right. The NBA already turned Cube down. So they ain't
Right.
trying to partner with Cube. They trying, like, nah. What's up, Rome? Hey, yeah, the big three should be sponsored by Reebok. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy.
Yeah.
That'll be different. I'm glad y'all saying this. It might pop up and and get these guys some ideas. Ron, let me know if you want to jump on when we jump into the wide receivers. But
Yeah, because Iverson played in the big three. That's why I'm shocked.
sure
They ain't had
did.
that conversation yet. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
they
hey,
might be having these.
because think about it. Think about it. If Reebok sponsored the big three, look at the fan base they got right now. Everybody in this, oh Reebok. They're gonna keep seeing Reebok every time they come to the game. It's gonna encourage them to go buy some Reeboks. They see them Iversons when he re-released them Iversons. Oh, I got to get them. You see what I'm saying? It could be a big thing.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I hope it pan out for you, boy, man. I mean, just by me watching, cause I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like I be ripping, running, doing a lot of stuff. So when you trying to make videos and stuff, you don't have time to watch TV like you used to. But just by me watching the game now and me watching some of the old throwback games, but it's a big difference with all the sponsors and stuff now compared to how it was 3 years ago. So
Right.
Q, he building, he growing, he building and growing. And instead of these dudes looking at the big three as an afterthought, if y'all take the big three serious and actually help this man promote and y'all grow and y'all get y'all numbers, because it's all about the numbers. Like
Right.
that, honestly, what Stevenson and Beasley did, they don't even think they know they did it. When they did that one-on-one thing, that sparked something. And now these dudes on the same team with each other.
Yep.
So they did that one-on-one thing right when the season started. So
Oh yeah.
now that got the buzz going. And so that's why I'm watching the big three. I ain't gonna hold y'all because Lance Stevens and this dude Beasley, that's why I'm watching the big three this year, because they exciting players. Once I found out they was on the same team, I was like, oh my, I gotta see
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, and you saw Beasley called out Carmelo Anthony too.
Yeah, I seen that. Camelo ain't balling no more. Camelo done, man. Now I would like to see Camelo play the big three because that was kind of his game.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Yep. Yeah, I can't remember if he did it or not. I don't think he did it. I know Gilbert Arenas played in it.
Yeah. See, I don't know if he'll partner with the NFL. If Q will partner with the NFL, like I don't know how that partnership would work. But like Q got to stay on his own, and like how the NBA, they ain't partnering with nobody.
Yeah.
They did their thing. But
Yeah.
but companies that with brands that you can promote and sell.
Yeah.
So that's your biggest thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
But even
uh,
like they got the big three like with the NBA, right? What if they create a big three like college and do like a tour with the colleges? You know what I mean?
now this is what I would say. You know who they need to get a partner with?
Who that?
Well Off Media. They need to get some with Well Off Media, because I'm gonna tell you what Bucky does for you, bro. Because they don't play but on Saturdays, right? I think it's only on Saturdays. They don't play games throughout the week. So now Bucky can be dropping videos of these dudes talking about the game next week. Like, oh, we're gonna be ready for them. How you build a fight up, how you build a fight, the weigh in and all that kind of stuff. You got these dudes shooting shots. You can see they have a YouTube channel for the big three. But only thing they do is post game stuff, and they post games. But throughout
Right,
the
right, right.
week, you got 7 days
Right.
when you ain't got no real action. You can have them
Right.
boys working out, shooting their shots, talking a little smack, saying they're gonna shut this person down. Like, you know, that friendly barber
Oh yeah.
talk.
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny. Cause you're gonna get some good comedy with them boys, especially with Beasley and Lance Stevenson. Behind the
Exactly.
scenes, yeah, you're gonna get some funny, you're gonna get some good stuff for that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But hey, let's get into these wide receivers, man. And appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man, when I do these different topics, man. Cause we want to talk about some other things. We got a chef in the building. Chef, you come to the stage, man. You come to the stage, and you got some cooking over there. But all right. So the day's topic, dog, we talking about which wide receivers is gonna be the next one. And when I say the next one, I'm saying on two different levels. Like who's gonna be the next one to go to the league, and who's gonna be the next one that's gonna be that different change. Like how Travis was a difference maker, and he set the standard, like bringing the Heisman to Colorado. But we don't really know what Travis was. Travis wasn't the best overall wide receiver that came out this draft. I don't know if he was the best overall corner that came out this draft. We don't really know what it like. Are we gonna have a wide receiver that lead Colorado where everybody's like he different, like he the stand up, like that make other wide receivers want to come play, like Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he made a lot of big wide receivers want to go play for Ohio. Will you say that? And like Julio Jones, I think Julio Jones and Waddle and a lot of them boys made a lot of wide receivers want to go play for Alabama. Like I don't know. Do y'all think Jimmy Horn? Do y'all think Weaver? Do y'all think LeJounte made other wide receivers want to play? Or do y'all think Shador, Coach Prime throwing the ball around, made other wide receivers want to come to Colorado? You
Yeah,
see what I'm
I
saying?
said, yeah, I said the same. Like you want like a face of the college football, basically. Like Ohio State, like the wide receiver they got. Like you want a wide receiver that
Hmm.
teams fear that they gonna do their scouting report. Oh, we gotta stop this dude. We gotta double team this dude. Like T Mac. Like you want who's gonna be that guy that be the main guy on the scouting report for other teams. Like like Travis was.
Yeah.
You got to find this guy. Keep your body on it.
Salute, 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 Warren. My man Ron said drop the link. Oh, and Warren, I need yeah, Ron come to the stage already.
Yeah. Well, I say
What
their
it do?
future's bright. Their future's bright.
What's good, fellas? I
Roman,
found the other link you had. What's going on with y'all, man?
Hey, we
Roman,
good,
Rome in the
man.
house.
Hey,
Roman,
my
Rome.
crispy, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good, dog. We see you got that sauces on there. How you feel about well yeah, look, Rome late to the party. So let me update Rome on what we talked about earlier. So
Player from
the
the
list came
Himalayas.
out today from the NCAA. The list came out and they had Salters on there at number 15, like out of the highest ranked quarterbacks, he's number 15, right? But
Yeah,
in our own conference, they got to rank number 12. So how you number 12 in your own conference, but you number 15 out of all the conferences? You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and the only people that had ranked higher than him in our conference is Avery Johnson and Sam Leverett. Like everybody else, he ranked higher than. So I seen another list that had him number 3. So that could have been college football list because they had number 3 in our conference. So okay, this kind of make a little bit more sense. But how you feel about this, Ron? They got it right? Somebody got it wrong or what?
yeah. I think me personally, he should at least be in the top 10. I don't know. I mean, 15 to start the season, and that's out of every school in the country. I'm not mad at that. But I think he should have fell in the top 10 somewhere, especially with all the weapons that he got, and he can pass and run. So I think they got it wrong, but they're not too far off. I think top 10 will be good because it's some good quarterbacks that's going to be in college this year. It's some real good quarterbacks. So I would like to see top 10, but I ain't mad at 15. He'll work his way up.
Yeah. I ain't mad at 15. And I say it like this right here. If that week 3 update, that's a monster. If he come out here and do his thing, do what he's supposed to do these first two games, week 3 they'll come back there and update the list. And and he might be a 90 something. He might be a 91 on that second go around.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he get
Hmm.
to play against Avery and he get to play against Sam. So,
So he
I'm
really get a
excited
show.
about that.
Yeah, he get to
Right.
show like for sure. Like okay, this is what y'all want to see.
Yep.
We here now. All right. So let's get back to it. So the wide receivers we have right now, who's gonna be the next guy? And Warren, I want to bring you up too. Who's gonna be the next guy that's gonna be legendary, and who's gonna be the next guy that get drafted? That's what I want to know tonight, y'all. Who's gonna be the guy that's gonna be legendary, His name is gonna be in the Raptors. His name gonna be up there somewhere around that stadium on the practice field. And who's gonna get drafted next? Who
You want me to
promo you
go
take
first?
off?
Oh,
Let
good.
promo take off, then you can go wrong.
All right, I'm gonna go. I think Farrakhan has a bright future. And as far as the next one getting drafted, I got to go with Old Miller. I mean, he got NFL body. I mean, he has an NFL skill set. So I got to go with Miller. Those are my two.
Okay. Okay, now when you said name in the Raptors, who name going in the Raptors?
Farrakhan.
Oh, so Farrakhan gonna be. Oh, you say he going? Okay, all right. That's and you know what? I'm mad because I don't think I got a picture of Farrakhan. Oh yes, I do. I got Farrakhan, but he kind of down here. This when he was talking trash to Q6. He was like, if they'd have played against each other in the playoffs, he was like, oh yeah, bro, I was gonna hit you and be standing over top of you like this right here. And look at QC. QC is looking like, what? Man, y'all believe that? Oh, I like QC, dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. All right,
Yeah.
so
I like him too, but that's your guy, so I had to go Farrakhan.
I got you. So Rome, you go ahead. Who you think gonna get drafted next, and who you think is gonna be in the Raptors?
Man, I'm gonna start with the Rafters, man. I know y'all saw Making the Band back in the day. They had a cat on there
Yeah.
named Dylon. They asked him who the top 5 rapper. He said
I
Dylon,
love
Dylon,
that.
Dylon. Well, hey, it's Draylon, 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 man.
Ah!
Draylon
Oh,
Miller gonna be the next one in the rafter, man. He's started as a true freshman, um, ready to build in year 2. Was at the pro day with, got a lot of buzz and hype, and he finna just take off, man. So I got him being in the rafters. Um, as far as O Miller, who's my guy as well, I think that he has the potential to go to the NFL, man. But we know potential, they don't always cash the check, man. So if O Miller can come out and do what he do, I think he can get drafted next year for sure. Um,
But yeah.
aside from that, man, it's a bunch of new cats. I don't really know, how they gonna fit in the system and how they gonna play. So them really the only
Right.
2 wide receivers that I can speak on. And then Q6, cats like them, Farrakhan, them boys got a lot of years left. So right now I would say the Millers are my 2 picks.
okay. All right. And y'all kind of being disrespectful. Y'all kind of being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna straight y'all up. I'm gonna straight y'all up. If y'all disrespect my boy Timmons, y'all disrespect my boy right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna mention his name. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing about my man. My man came over here for
Hey,
NC State.
got to get on the field.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
let me show you. Where is that kid? Do I have a catch on here, man? Let me tell you if I don't got a catch. Oh, look at my man up here, bro. Get my man up there, bro.
Hey, you heard he ran a 4.3 the other day.
Dog, explosion. Look, that's how
Yeah.
you get 4.3s. Explosion. Look at how he up there right now, dog.
Yeah. I want good things from Timmons, man. I like Timmons a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
But before y'all give y'all my list, I'm gonna tell y'all the most 2 slept on dudes on this roster. Timmons is one, and he hungry, and he ready. I don't pray on nobody downfall, but if somebody slip and fall, somebody nip their toe, anything like that, and Timmons get in the game, I think he's gonna be consistent, and he's gonna kind of be like how LeJounte was at the beginning of the season. He wasn't getting rocked that much, but towards the end of the season, he's gonna become one of our go-to guys. That's what I think gonna happen with Timmons. I want to give him his shine because a lot of people don't give him no love, and I think he's gonna prove a lot of people wrong. You know, the
Yeah.
naysayers.
I agree with that.
Now,
Yeah.
another guy that I feel like everybody's forgetting about is this man right here. Do you even know who this is, Ron?
That's Cam McKill.
Oh yeah, I
Okay,
was
all
about to say
right,
that.
all
Come
right,
on,
Yep.
man.
all right. I'm just trying
Hey,
to make sure. You
hey,
know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that because I was about to say that because every time people talk about that, who's gonna be starting at wide receiver, like he's never in the mix. Like he's always the forgotten one.
Before you
Uh-huh.
go off, Tiger, if he gonna be one of them guys at receiver, why they talking about moving him to running back?
And see, and that's what
Yeah,
I
they keep saying
said.
that.
That's what I said about yeah, we got them old YNs coming in here. We got them YNs coming in here.
Oh
Yes,
man.
sir.
Oh man.
The one and only, man.
Yes,
What's
sir. What it
happening?
is, what it is, what it do.
What's up with it, man? I heard y'all was talking about them Bucks.
You know it. You know it.
See, look, I wasn't having no issues, and then little bucket come on here, and I start buffering. You know what I'm talking about? See, them YNs.
That computer
Who you
scared
got
of
on
me. I
your
know.
thing, little bucket? Is that Shador on your
Huh?
profile
Yeah,
thing?
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that should
Oh,
do it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but I'm gonna go ahead and say the one that everybody that ain't even looking at gonna be up in the rafters, JoJo. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, I put it on the screen because I knew you were about to say that.
Yeah,
North
Yeah,
side saying the same thing.
yeah, I like
yeah.
JoJo too.
I like JoJo too. It just it's not enough time, man. And not enough. How many years he gonna play at CU? Like what is his year? What is he?
He finna be a sophomore this year.
Sophomore, he a
Oh,
sophomore.
so he
Yeah,
barely
yeah,
is
he got
okay,
time.
okay, okay.
Ron, do
He
you
might
have a
be.
picture of JoJo Ron? Do you have a picture of JoJo and Farrakhan?
I can go. Dang, I ain't gonna be able I don't got my privileges, so I'm on the back end. I can send them to you in the chat though. Hold
Oh, okay,
on.
okay. Um, I might can find them boys on Instagram. I can find them boys on Instagram. I do that. I find them on Instagram and pull their stuff up. You heard me
What
wrong.
what you was trying to look at?
I just like when we talk about them, I like to have their pictures and stuff. So
Yeah, yeah. You want them for tonight? You want them for right now?
yeah, don't worry about it.
I
I'll
could
find them
go
on
grab them real
Instagram.
quick.
No,
Oh, you
I'll
go
find
get
them on
them?
Instagram and
Yeah,
I'll just throw their stuff up on Instagram.
yeah.
All
Um,
right.
Because I feel like our receiving core is so talented. Like you can't miss with whoever you pick. Like nobody's wrong with who they picking because there's so much talent in there. Like any one of these guys can start, and I don't feel like we'll miss a beat. That's how much talent they got at wide receiver.
now
Yeah.
you're right, but it's also you got some legendary guys in here. Now some of these guys are gonna be good, but I ain't gonna say everybody gonna be legendary. Let
They
me
got
let me let me
potential.
let me
They
let
got
me
about
let
four or
me.
five legendary guys, man. I
What
mean,
JoJo?
cause what if the 6'5" guy? What if that dude come out doing like Randy Moss? You see what I'm saying? Like nobody
Hey,
can
Yeah,
stop him
yeah.
from going deep.
all y'all
Uh,
do. The Millers done made legendary plays in the games already, man. It's gonna be tough for these
nah,
legendary
man.
practice players to surpass them, man.
Oh, let me.
All I'm gonna say is all I'm gonna say is JoJo is probably the second or third. Well, I think he's the third. He's either second or third. Most receiving yards on that team as
Right,
far as the receiver core.
Oh, like
right.
career
I'm gonna tell you,
yards.
and
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell
think
you,
he's the third.
true freshman.
and he wasn't starting last year. So
Right,
that lets you know what type of time he on this year. He
that's true.
already know he up against some guys that already made a stamp and they name for themselves at CU. He finna come over and
Now,
take over.
now, hold on. Before we go too far, y'all know who got the most yards on our team right now? Like the active most yards,
Yeah,
touches.
Pookie from New Jack City.
Oh,
Hey,
old boy from Utah State.
Yeah,
yes,
Utah State.
sir.
Yeah,
Ain't he
yep,
a
Yes,
senior?
sir.
yep.
I think he is a senior.
Nah, he got the second most. What's the name got the first?
Sincere
Uh,
Oh,
Brown got the most,
Brown.
Sincere
don't he?
Sincere Bird got the first, and then that white boy got the second.
Okay. Well, I know
He,
he had did his thing. Now I know he
yeah, he
and
not
he. The
trash.
only reason why he left is because the coach told him he was gonna give him a scholarship. So I understand that. Somebody tell you they're gonna give you a scholarship, you're gonna follow the money.
Yeah, he not trash. He good at the slot. I ain't gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah. Yep.
Man, just think about a white dude balling at CU, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. He gonna get
Yeah,
so
that's
much
gonna be crazy.
action.
That's gonna be crazy. Now I seen Buffin Prime break him down, and he got real good hands. He
Yep.
I don't know how his route running getting open it ain't elite, but when you throw him the ball, I think he reliable. So I think on them play action plays, stuff like that, get him wide open. I think he gonna come down with it.
Is he like a Restrepo or? Because I haven't
Yeah,
watched anything on
just
him.
that's a good comparison. He just not
Yeah.
big and like he not big enough as him, but they got the same player type.
Yeah.
Okay,
But he's faster though.
Mm,
He's
Yeah, he
faster than
faster.
Trevor.
He faster.
for sure.
okay. All
He
right.
go
So
get the catches that you least expect somebody go get.
Right.
Yeah.
so uh, so let me give y'all mine. So the guy I think they're gonna get drafted, I think it's sincere. I think he just now he scared me a little bit. Like I don't know how quick he get into his third and fourth gear. So sometimes he kind of look like I don't know how good his 10-yard shuttle is. Like he kind of slow out of his step. But once he get rolling, I think he got a long stride and he take he make up for it. But
I
sometimes
hope
that can hinder you.
I hope
You
he
know, 'cause
took Coach Swayze training seriously because if he did, we should see at least 10 to 15 pounds before he when they come back. That's really what we gaining on. Cause shit, we get that. We got AJ Brown on the team. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah. So and sometimes when you gain that extra weight, and sometimes it give you a little bit more strength. And that's what I'm looking at with him. It seems like just that quickness, that quick strength, that he don't really got that. But he got that long stride, but I want to see him get in and out of cuts faster.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like size wise, he one of them guys that like the Cowboys that try to draft. Like if he keep that speed once he gain his weight with that size, and if he don't have a lot of drop, like he can't come out like how Will came out last year and drop some crucial balls. We got to hit the ground running, dog. We got to. Now this your last year. You ain't got no time to try to be building somebody's trust. You got to hit the ground running so you'll become a major target if you're gonna get drafted. So I think this is my guy. I think Prime know he got something. This is the kind of guy a lot of teams will draft. Like he's like a wide receiver that'll go to Ohio. Speed, size, all that kind of stuff. He just got to do the numbers on the big stage. So that's my guy I think gonna get drafted. The guy that I think is gonna be legendary. The guy I think his name is gonna live forever at CU. Y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? This guy right here, dog. Q6, dog. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all how I know it's real. When they was talking, and one thing I like about him is his confidence. He kind of like Lil Bucky. He always got his head up. He believe. I don't care what you say to him. He believe in him, right? Like you can't shake him off his spot. He gonna always stand 10 toes down, and he gonna say what he gonna say with his chest. But when they was having a conversation the other day, and Farrakhan was trying to get on him and talking about how he was gonna stand all over him, and this is how he looking like, man, you tripping. And they was in the locker room talking about something. And I just want y'all to see how his eye contact. He always look straight at you and he looking up. He ain't never bowing down to nothing. He said the other dude looking like,
That's
what?
some Texas boys, man. That's how we
Man,
raised, man. We come out
some
the
of y'all
womb
like
like
that.
that.
Some
yeah,
of y'all
man.
like
I'm always stand on 10, Texas forever. You hear me?
some of
you
y'all
you
like
get
that.
you get hey, you get a whooping for not looking a man in his eyes when you talking to him, man.
But look, y'all. So the other day they talking, and he just started saying his stats. He was just showing like he had like 93 catches his senior year, right? And like this is in 3 games right here, y'all.
Who dropped off? Tiger?
He buffering. Yeah, it was him.
Hey, y'all gotta
Wow.
excuse me.
Oh, he back.
He
Sometimes
back.
I hit that little. It's a little button on the side of my mouse, and it'll just click me out, dog. I ain't never seen a little bit on the side of your mouth. It just click me out. So every time I grab my mouth and move it, sometimes it'll just knock me off. But let me take this coming down so y'all can see. I can see everything clearly. Um, All right, look at his numbers, bro. It's 3 games, dog. 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. 3 games. So when he started telling them boys how many catches he had, like he had 93 catches, they were like, "What?" Like, shit, everybody they do their homework on him. They just thinking, okay, he a little dude, you know what I'm saying? He was nice on his team, but I was nice on my team too. I'm gonna just tell you, look at how everybody's face started changing. Like, look at Farrakhan. What the
He's
hell?
scratching his head like, you had how
What the
many
hell? Yeah. And I mean, JoJo was like, "Look, man, I played 2 seasons. I had 30 at this school, 30 at the other school. That's 60 catches. You still had more catches than me in 1 year." And then Mathis, Mathis was just like, "Man, this is ridiculous, dog. Like, I ain't." JoJo had to put his hand on his shoulder, like, "It's all right, man. Yeah, everybody ain't great. Everybody ain't legendary."
Just stay out of it, dog. Just stay out of it. We
Dog.
got this one,
And,
dog.
and Matthew was like, "Dog, you got a career." He was like, look how Farrakhan looking, dog, when he telling him his number. They all looking at each other like, "Dog, you got more stats than all of us, and you the smallest one." Like, what? So they starting to see he a little different, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Dog, this dude is finna put up so many crazy numbers. I don't know if y'all seen that play when he caught the ball the other day, and they was trying to touch. They couldn't even touch him. Not, you know how when you tap somebody, you act like you tackle them, but you ain't taking nobody to the ground. They couldn't even get their hands on them. Like, that's what different level of speed he playing on.
Bro, I went
And
to
y'all
3
gonna see.
games. I went to 3 games with this nigga, bro. That nigga be going crazy, bro.
But hey, but Tiger, I'm with you with that. That's why I was getting mad when all them wide receivers kept transferring in, because I wanted to see them freshmen.
So you was mad that this 5-star transferred in. That what you saying, promo?
What 5-star?
You got on the screen right now, Williams from Florida State. That grown man, 6'3".
He ain't do nothing at Florida State.
He ain't do shit at Florida State his whole career.
He
Ain't none of them Florida State guys did nothing, man. We don't have how many guys
But
from
the
Florida State
year,
over here?
the year he supposed to been that guy, they brought in 2 wide receivers, 1 receiver from our high school. You know, if you bring somebody from our high school,
Man,
and
I ain't
it's a
trying to
wrap.
hear that.
You know that.
I ain't trying to hear that. He's a 5-star. He's supposed to be standing out. He
Right.
didn't.
Even if you got a trash quarterback or not, you still gonna
Right.
go off.
But
I
it's
like
just
this
like,
dude, man. He gonna ball.
but it's just like how it is over here in Colorado. If you bring in some guys that's on their last year, more than likely the coach is gonna give them a chance. And you got 3 more years to play. We gonna try to get this ball in the senior hands so they can get drafted, bring more notoriety to the school. So
But we seen that before with Javon Antonio. You keep forcing this dude out there, and he just ain't doing that. I don't
It
want to
just
see
ain't
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
yeah,
see guys
now
that's ready to play.
now that was a little different, and I don't understand why they didn't put Antonio at
Tight
Tight
end.
end.
Old Miller
Yeah,
should have
dog.
had them snaps, man. Old Miller was ready.
Old Miller for the head
Yeah,
of
they
steps.
tried to
Right.
give him to O Miller, man. They tried.
No,
Yeah,
not
they
in the
did.
beginning.
Just like they tried to get Carmani. Yeah, not
No,
at the beginning, because
no. I'm
this
talking about in the beginning. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about in the beginning.
the
That nigga should have been
USC
on the
game was
field.
like game 3. That's in the beginning. They
This
gave
No,
him
I'm
some
talking
Yeah.
about.
burn.
I'm
this
talking about
dude
game 1, first game of the season, bro. Old Miller
Nah,
should have been on the
man.
field.
This
Nah,
dude
you
big
can't.
as shit, bro.
He
There's
ain't
no
doing
way
no
that we need
freshman.
him at the receiver core stack. Put him at the tight end under Zach Atkins, and he'll go off.
Yep. Yeah.
Nah, this
Now,
dude's gonna play.
now this 5-star Williams, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was hating on him because what he was talking about Travis, and I was just kind of making jokes. And it's the same thing I'm trying to tell a lot of these dudes. Stop going at people because they ain't made the decision you made. Y'all still same class, all that kind of stuff. He ain't come to your school. Okay, cool. Hell, if Travis would have came to Florida State, he would have took snaps away from you. So be happy. You know what I'm saying? You the man and do your thing. But now he up here with us. I'm looking at his skill sets. I'm looking at his frame. He's nice.
But let me ask you this.
With
Let me
all
ask
these,
all y'all this, including the chat. Do you think mentally, he's ready to be here at Colorado. Because when he was at Florida State, he was a 5-star, and he got all them receivers start coming in. He lost his confidence. He's on a stacked team with game-breaking wide receivers. Is he gonna come in here ready to compete, or is he thinking he's gonna automatically get that spot because he's a 5-star?
He think he in that spot, but when them pads come on and DB start locking his ass up, it ain't gonna be the same outcome.
I think he coming to ball, man. I think he coming to ball.
Yeah.
You don't leave if you ain't coming to ball, man. He could have stayed at Florida State if he was finna just bull for him.
But where he gonna start at though? If he gonna come to ball, he not starting.
Right. We have 5
Who y'all got? Who y'all guys are starting for, man? Hold on, unless you want to say that for after, Tiger.
Wait. Hold on. Let me say this right here. Let me say this, and we'll get to that. So I'm gonna say this, dog. This dude, the year when he was expected to play, they brought in them wide receivers, dog, and that dude from Michigan State was nasty. They had another wide receiver that was 6'7".
I ain't trying to hear that, Tiger. Ohio State got a 5-star freshman, and they played him, and look what happened. Alabama, 5-star freshman. Texas, 5-star freshman, played him, balled out. Even with all them guys they brought in out the portal, the 5-star was the best guy on the team. So he ain't got no excuse. No excuse, bro.
Now, you got a point. But I'm gonna say this, Promo. When he did catch the ball, he did his thing, and so after these guys left, he didn't have good quarterback play. So if you don't got good quarterback play, dog, it's hard for you to get the ball, to get the snaps, and I mean it's just hard, dog. It's hard.
But he got the same quarterback the other guys had, DJU.
But nobody didn't ball. That's why you remember, like.
But the other receivers did. Yes, they did. The 6'7" wide receiver got drafted, and Coleman got drafted. Both of the receivers got drafted.
That was before DJU got there. That was when the guy that got hurt, Travis. No, that was Travis, dog.
Yeah, but who? Oh yeah, you're right. Travis.
Yeah. So
what's his name? Yeah, because DJU was at Oregon State. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So they had. It was just hard. So I ain't gonna sit here.
Yeah, Jordan Travis.
Yeah, Jordan Travis. And I think they done played 2 years since Jordan Travis was there, and they didn't have no good quarterback play the last 2 years. I think I'm right with that. I could be wrong on that. But at the end of the day, he didn't have a good situation. That's why a lot of wide receivers weren't signing at Florida State no more.
Yeah, but dude, when he had Jordan Travis, he couldn't get on the field, and he's a 5-star.
And that's true, but like I say, the dude that came from Michigan was a top dude.
But that's one guy.
But you had the other 6'7". But you had the 6'7" dude on the other side.
But he wasn't no 5-star.
Well, he's 6'7" though, dog. Like how many?
Hey.
Dog, that's like a Megatron, dog. Like how many 6'7" wide receivers you done seen? Like, so I understand how he got in that situation. I understand. But I have seen wide receivers that didn't have good quarterbacks that still ball. But I don't know what Florida State doing right now. Hopefully he come over here with his skill sets, with the DBs in our conference. I think he's going to have a field day.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So you got the guy from Michigan State that transferred to Florida State, right? And you got a 6'7" guy, right? And this guy's a 5-star. He should have been killing because they focused on the other 2 wide receivers.
But you had the other dude from our high school, the tight end / wide receiver guy, they will bump him out. So he was like the 3rd wide receiver, and he was a tight end.
Because he wasn't producing. That's why.
That could.
I'm just being real with you, bro. Like, hey, I'm on Florida State. I follow Florida State, man. You know, I like Florida State when Charlie Ward was there. Dude wasn't showing up when he was in the game, man. He wasn't showing up.
Now I'm gonna have a Florida State guy on here. I'm gonna have a Florida State guy on here. When the day we talk about Syracuse, I'm gonna have a Florida State guy on here, and hopefully we'll get some feedback from him, and he'll tell us more about this guy when he was there.
I mean, I'm hoping he come and ball out, because if he ball out at Colorado, then hey, you know, it's a great season. But I'm just saying the guy from Florida State. But they loaded him wide receiver, so I'm like, is he gonna keep his confidence if he's not starting?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because I mean, those freshmen some dogs too. They getting a lot of shine right now.
Yep.
and technically he got 2 years, y'all.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
think
two
about it. You
years.
said Timmons. So who is the guys that have to play this year? Timmons, the 6'5" guy,
Brown.
Sincere,
or Miller.
Harnstead,
Because if
the
Miller
white
don't
boy.
play this year, he transferred. You see what I'm saying? So you got
Miller
guys
playing
that you
this
got to
year.
get on the field.
Hey,
Yeah,
nah,
Miller playing this year.
he did say that in the interview with Darius. He was like, at one point it was like he wasn't getting in, and he was like, man, like, come on, bro. Like, he was like at the point where he was like, should I transfer at the end of the season? So I mean, if it happened again, we might not see him next year.
Yeah, he
Oh
gone.
yeah, we ain't gonna see it next year. If he, cause right now he supposed to be the man.
Right.
He supposed to be the one. And if he don't play this year, he gone.
But the injury held him back, and Coach Field see that, but he don't see that though.
Right.
Yeah, I see that too, and like that's why he was throwing up and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because he shouldn't rush back from that injury, bro. I wouldn't rush back from that injury. But he got so much competition that he might rush back too early.
Yeah.
So all right, now Ron, what you said you want to see the starters?
Yeah, who y'all got starting? We're gonna run a spread four wide. Who y'all got?
You said 4 wide.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll give y'all mine off the top. It's gonna be Brown. It's gonna be, and now with Miller, I think they're gonna put Miller in the backfield. So I think he's gonna spend a lot of his time in the backfield. I think the other wide receiver is gonna be a man from Florida State, Williams, and I think Miller is gonna be the other. So Brown, Miller, and Williams, and I think Timmons is gonna be the next guy rotating in with them. And I feel like Miller is gonna be in the backfield and in the slot a lot, motion guy, whatever, kind of like a tight end. Like he gonna be the guy that's doing all the little short little catches, that kind of stuff. Now, yeah, that's the guy's gonna get the bulk of the time, I think, right there.
So you putting the Florida State guy in front of JoJo after what JoJo did this spring?
That's crazy.
Oh damn,
That's
I forgot
crazy.
about JoJo.
That's crazy.
I forgot about JoJo. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I forgot about JoJo. But this is the thing about JoJo. JoJo nice, but I don't know if he is nice as the Florida State dude when it comes to physicality, breaking tackles, and all that kind of stuff. Dog, have you seen the dude from Florida State highlights in high school?
Have you seen JoJo?
You talking about high school? Go look at JoJo college highlights.
I seen JoJo highlights. I seen it, and he was nice. He did a lot of like 50-50 balls, but breaking tackles, Miller,
high school highlights. He didn't do nothing at Florida State.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
He
did.
didn't break no tackles at Florida State.
Yes, he did.
He had one scoring touchdown. That was it.
Yeah, he had one scoring touchdown, but if you look at some of his little short catches he had at Florida State, he was breaking tackles. He was the same guy. Like catch. See, with a guy like him, I'm gonna tell you why it's with him. You can throw him a 3-yard, 5-yard ball, and he can turn into a first down.
He had 15-something receptions with 100-something yards. What tackles is he breaking?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Well, listen.
Come on, Tiger, bro.
JoJo liked the deep ball. Like he said on the tape when they was all sitting around here talking, he said only thing he ran, well, when all these dudes sitting around talking, I'm gonna tell y'all what came out of JoJo mouth. JoJo said only thing he ran, the only routes he ran was the go route and the post. He said I ain't go ends, I ain't do no comeback, screens. He said only thing I ran 2 routes.
Well, you can't blame him for that. He just going off of the offensive scheme at that university. That's we can go off of Jimmy Horn. He didn't do a lot of comebacks. He didn't do a lot of station routes. He did what they told him to do.
Yep.
Yeah, but this is what he said. Like when they were talking about high school stats, he said that's what he did in high school. So once he got to Tulsa, they probably did more stuff. But if you go look at his highlight tape, a lot of his highlights was go routes. You know what I'm saying? So he liked
Tiger,
that sideline of it.
Tiger, a lot of high schools do go routes. It ain't a lot of high schools that scheme up plays. It's either screen plays or go routes. for receivers.
I got you. I
Think
got you. I
about
got
it.
you. I ain't-
Look at the offense they ran at Liberty. That's all they did. The only routes.
It ain't
I
too
got you. I
much to
got
go
you.
ahead. They just going off of the scheme now. If they Coach Field try to, you know what I'm saying, like train them and do
Well,
something else with them and use them for a different, like a slot maybe or whatever. Like I mean, it depends
well,
on
it
what he
sound
look
like
like.
y'all don't like my picks. It sound like y'all don't like my pick.
No,
Let me hear
I was
y'all pick.
no.
Let me
Your
You
hear
good?
y'all
picks
pick.
I was
ain't got
just
no
shocked.
sliders.
I was shocked. That's all.
Let me hear y'all picks. Y'all
You
on
got
waiting. You know what I'm saying?
you got all wideouts, including the ones that's in the slot. Who gonna get open?
Hey, everybody gonna get open. Everybody, Pat Sherman gonna get them open. We know that.
All right.
All right. So hold on. So let's go promo. Let's go promo. Then Rome and then Bucket. Let's go.
All right.
Give
I'm
me
gonna
your four.
go JoJo. I'm gonna go
Okay.
Brown.
Okay.
Miller, Draylon Miller,
Mm-hmm.
and Timmons. Only because I don't think Old Miller gonna be healthy. I don't think Old Miller gonna be healthy. So I'm gonna go with that for.
Mm. All right. I mean, I'll take that.
It's not
I
bad.
like
That's
that.
not a
Honestly.
bad list.
Who playing your slot?
Draylon.
Okay. All right. Hey, Rome, you here?
Yeah, man. Listen to this garbage, man. I just like, man, I got my dog, big dog, O Miller. I got Draylon Miller. I got Williams for Florida State. Nah, I ain't got Williams. He gonna work his way in though for sure, man. He gonna work his
Well,
way in.
You did all
But,
that
but
talking. He not even on your starting list.
nah, cause he got to come equipped with the offense. He got to learn a little bit, and this what Coach Problem
Mm,
always do. They always allow whoever been there the longest. Cause we talk about week one starters. They always
Right.
let them start, dog. They finna let Timmons start. I guarantee
Yep.
it.
Yep.
yeah, there you.
And then I got JoJo. Then my four.
okay. Okay.
All right.
But
So I'm not going off week one starter because I know it's gonna be some bullshit. I'm going.
you can't change the rules, dog.
I'm going off of this overall starting like through the season. All right. So we got JoJo. We got okay. I'm gonna say this. We got JoJo on the wideout. We got Draylon in the slot. Could be the X factor. We got Jack Hestera as another slot, and I'm gonna go Sincere Brown as another wideout.
I can see that.
Sincere Brown, another wide eye.
Yeah,
You got
Jack Hestera. People gonna like, you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. But when they see him with pass on, and he actually catch some good plays, you know what I'm saying? He gonna start off with run stop. This is gonna be Juju. When he get the case out, it's over with.
Man, how y'all don't got O Miller on the starting? Y'all tripping.
Them
No, he's
Oh, Miller
still
gonna
injuries,
be playing
bro.
rehabbing.
running back.
He's still rehabbing.
Oh no
Rehabbing the injury.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You talking about old Miller? Draylon gonna be in the backfield.
He it's them injuries, bro. Like he don't even look 100%. Like you can see it when he run, when he jump. Like
Yeah.
it's
I don't
holding him back.
I don't think they're gonna rush him out there, bro. If he can't run full speed, you know how Prime was last year. If he don't feel like you're 100%,
Yeah,
he's
you
not gonna
ain't getting
put you
out
out
there.
there.
He did the same shit with Jimmy.
Yeah, because they got receivers. They loaded at wide receiver. So
Yeah, I agree, Lamar. Jack not starting over Harge. Hell no.
Hey, it what it is, man.
I mean, I'm gonna
Y'all
tell
gonna
y'all
see.
something.
It looked like the odd out the bunch because we ain't never had no white boy on this team to go crazy. Hey,
yeah,
I seen this film.
yeah, I'm with you.
That nigga be making some difficult catches.
Yeah,
I'm
he
with you.
do. He
Because
Yeah,
do.
you
I
He
need
want.
do
that.
that.
You need guys. He could be like Lejonte. That's your Lejonte right there. He know how to get open real
Know how to
fast.
get open. Yep.
Now, I don't like how y'all being disrespectful to my guy. And I feel like Colorado kind of being disrespectful to him too. I'm gonna bring him up, and he might not get it this year. He might not be the guy this year.
Hey,
But
y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
he might not be the guy this year. But mark my words. Let me take this picture down. When Juju starts playing, this man's gonna be the guy. And I'm gonna show y'all. I just hope he don't transfer out. When Juju start playing, I'm gonna show y'all the connection already. I'm gonna show y'all 18-6 finna light up the Big 12. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. If I can get to it.
I can say he recovering faster than I've been seeing that. And he been making plays too. And did he score a touchdown in the spring game?
Here we go. Y'all see this? Y'all seeing this, right? Y'all
Yeah, we can see it.
You saw he just walk away from them boys. He just walk away from them boys. Easy peasy, shooting at them. Thumbs on. I got you.
He the fastest on the team.
Now this spring game right here. Him and Juju. Boom. Huh. Gone. On the number one corner. Supposed to be number one cornerback in the nation. Dog. Let's look at it again for y'all. See who caught this over now. Number one corner.
McKinney was getting cooked.
Ooh, Kenny was getting cooked. Barbecue.
Yeah.
So
Cam gonna see the field this year.
I mean, he never in the videos. I don't know if he don't like to talk a lot, but
he be on the he be talking with Darius. Like he just start talking now. Like he's starting to get comfortable now. On that reach the
y'all
pieces.
tell me this. And tell me this. Who's gonna have that number one? Who's gonna fight for that number one? Because I know Miller won it now.
Who else won it? I ain't been paying attention to that.
Cam won it.
Cam won it.
Miller won it. I think it's somebody else. They got to give it to Miller, man, so they can give Q6 his number.
I was thinking that. But is that fair? I guess. I mean, he produced last year, so he deserved it.
Yeah, he done earned it, man. But Coach Prime be bull corner with that dang number one, man. God dang, Coach Prime.
Dog, but you gonna get it McClain and he didn't want it. You gave it to him.
I'm not gonna lie,
man.
If Kel Michael work on his route running, like I ain't saying it's bad, but if he just work on it, he might be like a starting slot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he nice, bro. He needs some sharpening for sure. And I think he is. I think he developing, man. He needed to be getting with Jimmy them, LaJonte specifically during their downtime, man, and working with them boys.
Yeah, I see like his, as far as his body wise, Homo, like he really took his body serious as far as like, you know, like Jordan Seaton. Like he don't look like how he came in his freshman year. Like he toned up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he know what kind of opportunity he got. He taking full advantage. He gonna be one of them ones, man. What let one of them slots get hurt, he finna get out there and go crazy.
So hold on. Let me address this, cause I mean, yeah, I listen to what you say, Bucket, and I hear you, and sometimes you have good points. So you saying my man gonna come in here and get a lot of burn. This is last year.
Who? Jack Hustera?
Yeah, what's his name? Jack?
Yeah, Jack Hustera. Yeah, that's what I feel like.
All right, let's say Jack come in here and actually have 50 catches this year, right? You think he's gonna get drafted?
It depends on like how many touchdowns and what he do as far as like run blocking and how he gets open and you know stuff like that. Like it's a lot going into the draft of what he got to do. He not trash, but it's like, can you be that guy that's an outlook on the receiving core to where it's like you separate yourself from a lot of people. Like Travis last year. Everybody know who Travis was. But who was that one guy that separate himself from Travis? LaJohntay Weston. I mean, everybody know Jimmy got drafted because of his speed. But LaJohntay is like one of them ones that's like always got open, never complained, took himself like a pro mindset. You know what I'm saying? Who is that guy that can be that X factor, that one-on-one guy on Colorado Buffalo that can get drafted and dominate this year?
So that's what I'm saying. Like if he get in there and get reps and don't get drafted, that's taken away from O. That's taken away from Brown. That's taken away from Williams. Guys that might get drafted, so they got the physical traits to move the needle. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I think the draft is gonna really look at Hakeem Williams and see why he didn't really get a lot of burn his whole career. And I don't think if he even go crazy this year, I really don't see him getting drafted. It's because like what you did your whole career, like.
So hold on, you saying Williams? If Williams go crazy this year, you don't think he's gonna get drafted?
Nah, because it gotta be a consistent basis of what you do in your whole college career. Like you building up from your freshman year to your sophomore year to your junior year to your senior year. Like what are you doing?
But what receiver did good last year at FSU, Florida State? Nobody.
They was ass. I ain't really watch them, so I don't know who got drafted.
Yeah, they were so ass last year. Like I don't think, and the year before that was the year when they went undefeated into the bowl game. So it's like, how you gonna get on the field when you got 3 receivers drafted, and you? Well, I think was he a freshman that year? No, he was a sophomore.
What are you talking about?
You when they went undefeated. That was a sophomore year.
It probably was sophomore year. But it's like, wait, like you couldn't get in the game your sophomore year? Like what happened there?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe he was in the game. We just because he got catches. Well, I don't know when he got them catches last year, or I don't know when he got them catches. I ain't gonna hold you.
That was his junior year, last year.
Well, I feel like this right here. I feel like if he come up here and put up some good numbers with his size, his skill set, I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna get picked up.
So his freshman year, he didn't get no burn. 2023. That's as a freshman year, no.
I think 22 was his freshman year.
Okay, so 2022, he didn't get no burn. 2023, he got 5 receptions for 80 yards. And in 2024, he got 16 receptions for 187 yards. So it's like, how can you draft somebody with no consistent basis of what you're doing? Like, if they went undefeated, what year was it they went undefeated?
All right, I'm bad. My bad. Now, hold on. Give me the last year numbers he had.
16 receptions for 187 yards.
But they had an ass quarterback. The quarterback was they was switching quarterbacks all year long.
All year long. So it's like, hold on. So the undefeated year it was 2023, and he had 5 receptions for 80 yards. So it's like, how you didn't get no burn your sophomore year? Like they gonna ask them type of questions.
Yeah, like I said, that sophomore year, that's when they had them 3 boys that got drafted in front of him though. So that's what they gonna say. Like freshman year, you kind of got red shirted. Sophomore year, you had them 3 dogs in front of you. Now you come here, you go your junior year, and you don't have no quarterback. Now if you go to Colorado and ball, look, all right. So this is all I'm saying right here. If he get 30 catches at Colorado, and my man Jack get 30 catches at Colorado, who you think gonna move the needle when it comes to getting drafted, coming as a physical specimen? It's gonna be Williams. If all three of these boys get 30 catches, Brown, Williams, and my man Jack, Brown and Williams gonna get a good look.
My thing is, you say if Hakeem Williams come here and ball out, and Colorado is like the outlook of he can automatically start. Maybe is that what you're saying? Automatically, or he should start.
But
But
I'm
it's
just
like,
saying,
hold on, let me say. But how can you say something like that if he come to Colorado and ball out, and he didn't do nothing for the state? But you got somebody like Draylon Miller, that was a freshman, and had these type of talents in front of him, and still came in the game and produced.
I mean, I got you, but just like my man saying right now, when Sincere was at USF, he had Jimmy and Zay in front of him, so he couldn't get on the field, right?
Yeah. But look though,
So,
King, that Sincere Brown, he proved himself last year. That's why he at Colorado. Like he
but
made up for them 2 years that he didn't get on the field at UCF.
now that's true, but they had the same quarterback situation that FSU. FSU went through 3 or 4 quarterbacks last year.
Can you name me the quarterback for Utah State?
No, I can't do that.
Like I said, bro, you gonna ball wherever you go. If you a true receiver, you gonna ball wherever you at, even if you have a
I give you
trash
that.
quarterback or not.
I give you that, 100%. So the jury is out on him. I'm gonna say this: when I went and looked at his film and I saw a quarterback get him the ball, he was a playmaker. That's all I'm gonna say. He was a playmaker when the quarterback could get him the ball, especially when he can catch the ball and run. So honestly, if he don't start this year and stay next year, and it's him and Juju that following year, I think he's going.
So this is not his last year.
Nah, he got redshirted 1 year. He got
Okay.
redshirted his first year, I think.
Okay, so if he got 2 years, then that's a little bit different. So he might be a rotational guy this year, get a lot of burn, but he might be a starter next year.
Who's returning the
We got
punts, man? Who's returning the punts?
Q6.
No. It's gonna be Cornell. They already established that.
Hey, we got Lamar coming. Oh, so dang. So y'all just gonna shit on Hodges?
No, I mean
Is
I
that what you
won't.
doing, Roman and Bucky? Y'all just gonna shit on Hodges?
I mess with Hodge, but it's like, do they mess with Hodge though? I don't be seeing him
Yo,
get a lot of burn.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's
Yeah.
going on, Lamar?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling tonight?
We good. We good. Tap in. I know you at work. Tap in.
Yo. So listen, man. What I'm gonna say is gonna ruffle a lot of feathers, man. And this is about to be the most serious thing I ever said, bro. I don't understand why Colorado is wasting their time on all of these transfer wide receivers. The freshmen that they brought in over these past 2 seasons is way better than half the guys that they brought in. Javon Antonio should have never wore a uniform for the Colorado Buffaloes. Sincere Brown should not be wearing a uniform for the Colorado Buffaloes. That kid from Florida State should not be wearing a uniform for the Colorado Buffaloes. He's not better than the top 4 guys on this team right now. And then what makes no sense to me is if Caden Salter is the starting quarterback this season, that dude is not Shador, bro. He's not gonna be able to get all these boys the ball. So it don't make no sense to keep over recruiting all of these guys position. You got dudes like Caleb Mathis who can play. Isaiah Harris, that man can play. Cam Michael is a stud, bro. Draylon Miller, a stud. I don't understand why they keep bringing in all these receivers. There's not enough football.
They
Cornell,
seen what
Cornell
happened
Fairchild.
at Kansas. That's why we bring out the receivers.
Yeah, but this Colorado, bro. That
What?
you brought in a dual threat quarterback who favors
No.
his leg over his arm talent.
Yeah, but all right. What happened that game against Oh, that was a Kansas game when all the dudes
K
got hurt.
State. Yeah, K
Yeah.
State.
So look, we lost like 3 wide receivers in that game, and then we got real thin. So
They still
honestly,
ain't
like
they still
if
ain't
you
missed
go
a
back and look
beat.
at we lost. But
It was more reasons than that why they lost. Because I don't remember the Kansas State game as vaguely. If I'm not mistaken, we was up in that game, right?
We was up at
we
one
was up at
point,
the
then
end. Yeah, we
we
was up
was
at
up
the
by
And
end.
and
3.
it, and they kept running they kept throwing the ball instead of running it, right? That's coaching. That's not a
Well,
talent thing.
we was down and we scored, and we gave them the ball back. So when
Yeah,
you down, you got to score.
I
And
dig
we
And they
it.
couldn't.
scored really fast.
And then towards the end of the fourth, we couldn't get downfield because we was missing receivers, especially Travis. So it's like
I dig it. I don't agree with it, bro. Marion Miller, they, for real, he's mismanaged. He's another one of these players I think was mismanaged by coaching him.
But
If he don't play
hold
this
on.
year, bro, he's not going pro.
But let's say this about Miller. Do you think Miller's at 100% right now?
No, but
Yeah,
nah, no.
So hold on. With you saying that, they gotta have a replacement because what if he can't never get back to who he was?
before week
But they
one, it
they
ain't that
got
far. Week one ain't
but
that
they
far from
got
now.
three. They already have three replacements in house. You
Who
had
who
Draymond
who go?
Miller, who's a sophomore. We seen that this kid. We see that this kid is legitimate. It's only
But they
up
t-
from here with a kid like him. And
but they talking
then
about
you got
they talking about putting him in the backfield though. They talking about putting him in the backfield when we lost our
they
running backs.
they talking about using him like how they use Debo Samuel, which is the right way to use him. You got
Hmm.
Cam Michael. It's one of the fastest kids in the nation, bro. He played week one. He got hurt. We don't know what he could have been last year. Isaiah Harris, he was another kid who got over recruited. Everybody from the team before, Travis Hunter, they all vouch that this dude can play, bro. They all
So
vouch,
I
but they keep over
now
recruiting.
now hold on. I'm glad you said that because I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying Kel McHale he got on the field first. So
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
actually on the field before Draylon, and
yeah.
he got
And
hurt,
then
and that's why
Draylon got
Draylon's
all the
like
snaps.
getting snaps.
No,
Yeah.
Draylon was on the field, bro.
Nah,
Draylon
Draylon
bro,
was
was
on
in
go.
the
the first
field first
snaps.
play.
Draylon was on the field first play, dog. I don't want to hear that.
Cam Michael was in the game. He was in the game.
Draylon
Week
Miller.
one. Week
Draylon Miller
one.
was on the field first play, dog. First play of the game, Draylon Miller was in the backfield.
I don't know. But I do remember seeing
We do know.
Cam Michael week one, bro. Y'all can even
What
pull
I
this
what
up
I would say about oh, I didn't mean
on
to
the
cut you
Google.
off, but I just want to address a couple things you said. You said Omarion Miller was misused. Well, his freshman year, I
No,
mean, you're a freshman.
I ain't say misuse. I said he
Mishandled, my
mismanaged.
bad.
Yeah,
Mishandled.
mismanaged.
Mismanaged.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I say about this, his freshman year, I mean, you're a freshman. You get in, you get out. Supposedly he has some issues. Am I echoing?
A
Are
little
you
bit.
good or not?
You got
But you good
it's
though.
a little bit in the background. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Everybody mute real quick. That might be it. But yeah, he supposedly we don't know the full details. We have some issues with his effort or not doing what he's supposed to do out the field, whatever it may be. Anyways, he come back his second year, and he's getting burned. Not a lot. He's getting burned. Kansas State game, he gets hurt. He's done for the season. So we have no idea if he was truly mismanaged or not because he's playing behind NFL wide receivers, dog. He's playing behind Travis Hunter. He was playing behind Xavier Weaver. Yeah, I know Javon Antonio, but he was a freshman at the time. You got to understand, Coach Prime, he got trust issues, dog. And if you're not showing him that you can do what need to be done,
And practice.
not game day, exactly, he's not gonna put you in the game, bro. That's just
I
how
agree with
he.
that.
That's just how he runs his program. But then when he started proving himself, he did get some burn. He got hurt. Like I said, the second year he got hurt. But you got to understand, we have four NFL wide receivers. So it's not like O is like 10 times better than these guys. I think O is just as good, but them dudes can produce too. They're all in the league right now.
No, I
So
agree with you. I agree with you on all of that, but Omarion Miller in the ninth grade is better than Javon Antonio right now.
He
If
might
you talking
be,
about
but
trust,
what is his effort like? What is
if
his
you talking about
studying
trust,
like? You know, it's
we
part
don't
of the
know.
game. It's part of
We
the
don't
game.
know.
That's what
They
I'm
say
saying. But what
they
I
say a
am
lot of
saying,
different things,
you
bro.
don't know either though. You can't just say he was mismanaged. We don't know.
Listen,
Yeah, we
It
don't
could have
know
been
what's
off the
I,
happening
it could have
I'm
been
behind
I'm
off
closed
the book
doors.
Now,
stuff.
let
I'm
me
only
chime
going off
in with
what I
this.
see. I'm only
Yeah,
going
let
off
me
what I
chime
see.
in. Let
Yeah,
me
but you
chime in
don't
because I'm
know
gonna
that.
tell you what I saw.
I
I'm gonna
do
tell you
know
what
that
I saw.
Travis was mismanaged.
Now,
Shiloh was
hold on,
mismanaged.
Hold on, Lamar. When last summer, during summer camp, when Colton Hood came in, they put him on Miller, and he locked Miller up. Like Miller supposed to be going like doing a little comeback or something. Like he was running a lazy route, and Colton Hood knocked the ball down. Then one time he couldn't hardly get out the jam, and it's just like, okay, you got this big wide receiver, and he can't. He ain't have nothing for Colton Hood. And I was like, y'all, this is what Prime is talking about. Like, I got to see it at practice first. And if you're
I can
running
see
lazy
that.
routes at practice, how are we going to trust you on the field? Because if the third cornerback locking you up, what somebody first string cornerback going to do to you?
And then
Colin
back
Hood not
though,
a
and
normal third string
hold on. You've been talking
cornerback
for
either though.
hold on.
He was
And
third
then
stream on our
Mm,
team.
and
yeah, when
then
he
Yeah,
back
came
but
though,
in,
and then back though on top of that, Coach
that
Fields
kid
said
can
in the
play.
interview that he don't take his workout serious.
Who said that?
Coach Field.
Like I said,
He
with O
said
Miller, it's a lot of
he
things
said
going
he
on,
said
but this is
Omarion
his
don't take
year.
the workout serious.
Yeah, he said that.
Th-
That really
that,
went viral because
I
everybody was
feel like
talking
that's
about it.
why he was
th-
throwing
Wow.
up.
This
Do,
is
y-
his
do y'all
year,
remember
man.
that?
Go ahead.
Do y'all remember that Super Bowl game when Terrell Owens came back from that injury and McNabb
Yeah.
was in the game throwing up? Like,
Mhm.
for real, wasn't throwing up. He had came back from an injury, rehab, and all that kind of stuff too. But we all know how serious Terrell Owens is about finishing, doing his drills, being in shape, and McNabb it showed doing it on a big stage. So Marion, he was in there throwing up, and he was saying what food he ate or he didn't eat nothing or something. I mean, you can say what you're gonna say, but if you're a dog, most times dogs ain't out there throwing up like that. If you condition, you in shape, most times you ain't throwing up.
That's a fact.
Hey, you said bringing in these guys. I got to speak on that real quick. We got a lot of young guys, man, and unfortunately, some of these dudes just aren't big enough, strong enough, fast enough, or mentally prepared enough yet to play at the D1 level. That's just how it is. I mean, some people come, they ready to go right away. But some people like you have to have that experience in your locker room, man. You have to. You can't go run out there with a bunch of freshmen or red shirt freshmen and think you're gonna compete, dog. Like there's just it's levels to it, man. And even though some of these dudes come in, they might not be at the skill level that you think some of these freshmen are, but the time on task, man, as Coach Hayes like to say, like they got experience, dog. They done played a lot of football, and that's gonna benefit Colorado in some way, shape, or form. We don't know exactly what it is, but you have to bring these guys in, dog. You have to.
To this
And they,
level, to this
Now,
extent, you got to crowd that room to this extent. And multiple people in that room got multiple years. There's a lot of people in there that need the football to not only just need the football for exposure, but to develop. Mario
and
Well,
Miller
he
not playing is hampering his development. He should have been transferred out. I'm not disagreeing with y'all about the work ethic. We don't know exactly what's going on. When I said mismanaged, I'm talking about what I see, not what's behind closed doors. When I say like last year, I think it was me and you, Ron, we was going back and forth about Shiloh. They mismanaged Shiloh. Shiloh should have never been playing week one. Shiloh had enough good film from the year
Mhm.
before he would have got drafted. But because he played this year, he fell out of them 7 rounds. He came back too early twice. He should have never been on the field week one. He was still recovering from
Bro, you just
the
now,
yapping
shoulder
now.
surgery.
You just yapping,
yeah,
bro.
I'm
now
telling you
we
the truth,
said that
bro.
we
I'm
said
telling you
that
the
a little
truth.
bit.
And then later
Me and
on,
Rome kind of said that.
and
But
he was
hey, tell me
fatigued
this.
going into the year.
Tell me this
He
right
broke his
here.
forearm.
Tell me this right here, Lamar. I got your comment on the screen. Why do you feel like Cam is gonna be that guy?
Cam high school tape is just as good as Quentin Gibson's, bro. Cam high school tape is something serious, man. That kid's a specimen, bro.
Okay. All
That's pretty
right.
much all I got. I
I
ain't
don't
seen him on the
So
disagree with that.
field. I don't really watch well off, but his high school
Cap,
tape
Cap.
is serious.
I hate when y'all say that. Everybody watch it, bro.
I watch well off, but I don't watch it like, wow,
like
Javon
every
Antonio
day.
pushed somebody over and he should be starting.
Okay,
That's
sure.
ridiculous.
Hey, what's crazy is I'm a Shador fan, man. I'm a Travis fan, dog. Like I don't watch. I last year, the year before that, I watched every video drop. This year, I don't be watching the videos, man. That's just me being honest. But um, I think that I don't know about the shot. I think Shiloh did come back a little too early after the shoulder injury, but he felt like he was out of time, man. He had to do what he had to do. But when he came back early, he only had one bad game, man. And that was one bad game in his entire career, in my opinion, from what I've seen him play. Like, so I don't
I
think it
think he
hurt
had
him that
multiple
much.
bad games.
You said Travis was mishandled. I don't understand
Yeah,
that at all.
Travis,
For for
Travis,
him to be a
Shiloh.
second pick in the draft, he sure was mismanaged.
Yeah, how was he mismanaged? Why do you say
Nah.
Because
that?
Travis didn't play his full freshman year at Jackson State. He came in with a bad ankle, and they was making this man run on that ankle, and then he played in the game and agitated that same ankle.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, what
Travis
happened then,
came
bro?
in. Coach Prime
He
didn't
came
want to
in.
let him play. Travis cried to play. He let him play, and then he sat out the next 4 5 games.
That was later on in the season. Travis
No,
came in.
that was
Travis
right
came
after that
in.
game, dog.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
We
Travis
just
came in.
listening.
When I
You
say he
laughing.
came in, when I
Okay.
say he came in, I'm talking about week one. When he came into the program, the ankle
Hmm.
was already injured from playing in high school football, bro.
Yeah,
They never
I
get let
thought.
the ankle heal properly. He's in there
Yo, so
practicing full speed.
correct me if I'm wrong. I thought they didn't let him play because Coach Prime like hugged him on the sideline and he kind of cried a little bit. And Prime was
Nah,
like,
he
"We
let him
want to see the
play.
whole."
He
Oh,
let him
he
play
did
and it
play
agitated the
against
ankle. Yeah,
He let him
against
play that
FAMU.
one game, and
and
then he
then
sat him out for the next
and
six.
then and then he played in that the championship game, and then that very like I think it was like right before the Pac-12 media day or something like this here. They was asking Travis about his ankle. He was like, "Yeah, it's at like 80%."
So with him being mishandled or mismanaged, that normally
Mismanaged.
comes with like a negative effect. So what was the negative cause? Like what was the consequences of that?
I mean, it's just a negative, bro. It's not really nothing. I mean, yeah, he was
Bro, you
Heisman
bring up
winner.
a freshman game and he went second pick. He
I'm
went
talking about a
first
season,
round,
bro.
second
I'm
pick,
talking
and
about a
you talking
whole
about he been
season.
mismanaged.
I'm talking about a whole season. They
But he
don't
the
take care
second.
of
But he
injuries
was the
well.
second pick though. Explain that.
I can't disagree with that, bro.
All right then.
Now,
He
now
wasn't
I'm
I
gonna
can't
say
disagree with
mismanaged.
this.
that. We
Now I'm
don't
gonna say
see a
this.
lot of injuries on this Colorado team, but the ones that we do see, they're never handled correctly. That's all I'm saying.
Now
Well,
I'm gonna say
then
this
you
right
go up
here.
there and coach then.
Now this is what I'm gonna say right here. I felt the same way during the season when they left Travis out there when his shoulder was hurting, like his arm was rotated a couple, whatever. I was just like, we got all these dudes. Like we got Cole Hood on the bench. We got okay, he don't have to play both ways right now if he hurting. If his arm hurting and he can't tackle for real like that, let him just play wide receiver. Or if he can't lift his arm to catch the ball, let him just play corner. We got enough wide receivers. We got enough depth. That's how I was feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all
You're
feel like
wrong.
that, but that's how I feel.
You're,
What
you're
well
wrong.
yeah.
On that 23 season, right? You
Yeah.
said something about trust and these guys got to play.
Hmm.
Who are the top 4 or 5 wide receivers on that team? Four. Just give me four. That were
Travis,
trustworthy.
Travis, Xavier Weaver, Jimmy Horn, and it had to be it obviously was Javon Antonio because he was in the game. I mean
Okay,
that
Javon.
we could only go with who got played, and you got to think. I was at the game, the Arizona State game, live, saw it live. When the game was on the line, Shador went to Javon Antonio I mean, of course, Travis was hurt by then, but he went to Javon Antonio for that big play down the field to get him in field goal range. So
That was a
Don't
good
forget.
thing.
Javon Antonio might not have been the
That was a
most
good.
athletic or anything like that, but when they
That
threw
was
him
a
the
big
ball,
game.
dog, he caught the ball.
Don't forget
That was a
Michael
big catch.
Harrison, the tight end. Michael Harrison.
Yeah, but I said receivers. But that was a good catch. But here go another example of mismanagement with Travis. Travis had a ruptured liver or some shit like this here. 2 weeks later, he out there getting torched at Stanford.
Oh man, he out there
Oh, that
getting
didn't
what you
happen.
say?
That didn't happen.
No, you said 2 weeks later he was
No.
what?
That didn't happen. He
No,
didn't get torched at Stanford.
He didn't
He
get
wasn't
what?
but
ready to play.
No, that was 3 weeks. That was 4 weeks later actually.
He shouldn't have been out there. That's my
He
point.
missed
He
three.
wasn't
He
ready to
missed
play.
3 weeks. I
but they
agree. They should have
lost.
subbed
They
him
held
out.
him out. They held
But
him
you
out.
gotta you gotta
He wasn't
understand,
ready to
man.
play.
When you got a dog like that, bruh, like
Nah, bro. When you got a dog
It's
like
hard
that,
yeah,
to
you
as a
keep
gotta.
him
coach, as
out.
a coach, you can step in and be like, bro, you gotta sit up. But when you got a dog like that, it's tough to get him to come off the field, bro.
Can I ask a
And y'all
question?
gotta
Yeah,
remember
bro.
what Travis said. Yeah, I'm gonna get to you, Bucky. Hold on. Now this is what Travis said after we lost those 2 games. Travis like, I can't
You gotta
shout
let me
another
play.
game.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all gotta
what?
let me play. Yeah.
What he say?
He like y'all gotta let me play because I can't shout another game and we losing like
USC
this.
game.
I
Yeah,
respect
USC.
that, man. I respect that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm only saying, making a statement off based off what I saw. It ain't got nothing. There's no. I'm not saying, oh, Coach Prime's a horrible coach. The staff is terrible at their job. I'm not saying none of that. When it comes to injuries, I've just seen multiple examples of poor mismanagement. That's it. And now we got a
I,
premier wide receiver coming off of an injury who had what 5 months to heal that ankle, whatever it was, and it's still ain't right. That's a problem.
How you
That's a
say
problem
that
with
and
his
we didn't even
body.
let
I
That ain't a
how you
problem
say
with the
that we didn't even
program.
let Jimmy
How,
Horn play last year?
yeah. Go
how
ahead,
long?
Bucky. Go ahead.
How long
All
did he
right,
have to
so
heal that injury?
all right,
How
so
long how
Lamar,
long
let
has
me
it
ask you
been?
a question. Hello, Lamar.
I'm listening,
Go
bro.
ahead, Bucky.
Who's your starting for on the receiver?
Honestly, I don't even know right now, dog. I'm gonna wait for them to put the pads on, then I'll get back to you.
So you
Uh,
made this big fuss about certain players, and you can't tell
Because
me who your starting for is.
Rome said something earlier that's true. They're gonna put a dude. They're gonna start a dude like Terrell Timmons
You,
We
over
know that, but
the
I want
talent
to
that's in the
know.
room.
I want to know who
I wouldn't
your
start
starting
him.
for is.
I
yeah.
don't
Who
know
you
yet until
think?
they put the
Like
pads on.
just off of what
I
you done
don't.
seen.
Me
Who
personally,
you think?
I'm starting. The
Hey,
two that I
he
do know
said he don't
is
know
Cam
yet, man.
Michael. Cam Michael, I'm starting him, and I'm starting
All right.
Hodge. After that, I don't know.
You said who? You said Hodge
Yeah,
and Noel Hodge
yeah. Go ahead. And Cam Michael.
and Cameron. So that's two people out of the four. So
Out of
why
the
come in here
homegrown
and
talent.
say that Coach Brown mismanaged people? And what else you said? What you just said, Jerome, when he came in here?
That's
He
basically
said
it. I
we
just said
bringing
that.
in too many
Oh
guys.
yeah, I
We're
did say
bringing
that.
in too
Yeah.
many guys. So if we bringing in too many guys, you should know off top who should be starting, right?
Bro, these kids are talented. That's not an easy
hey, can I
thing
ask a
to
question?
just to throw out there. That's a talented room, bro. That's probably the best wide
L-
receiver room in the nation.
No.
Well, I
Let
ain't
me
gonna
ask a
say nation.
question.
I don't know
Let me
about the
ask a
nation, but
question.
Go ahead, Rand.
What do you think Georgia goes through? What do you think Alabama goes through? What do you think all these bigger programs go
I
through?
don't think
they go,
Alabama got that problem this year.
Talented
Yeah.
Georgia,
rooms.
bro. They go through
Georgia,
Talented
the they go
rooms.
through
Georgia,
the
Hey,
same shit.
Georgia,
It's just
Right.
we
Georgia.
don't
Yes,
see it because we
I
don't
don't think
got the
Alabama has that
they don't
problem
got
this
it
year.
broadcast.
How you
They
know
go through
that?
the
Well,
same
hold on.
shit.
You said you don't think
hold
Alabama
on.
has that problem?
I don't think Alabama win 9 games this season.
What he's
Yeah, but
saying
No,
they
right
no,
This
still
now.
got
He's
a
no.
saying
season,
bunch
right
of
now.
4 and 5
We
stars in
I,
their room.
yeah,
that's just me.
right.
And
I
this
don't
is
think
just
they're
our
winning
wide
9 games
receiver
this
room. They
but
got
this
four or
is
five stars in their linebacker room,
year.
they
When
DB
Saban was there,
room, they
when
O
Saban was
line
there,
room.
that was a issue. That's not a Nick Saban's Alabama football team.
They
yeah,
receiver
but
room
It's
deep too. It
let me
I,
just
throw
They
you let me throw you a lifeline on this, Lamar. Now, but when Nick Saban was there, he wasn't really heavy in the portal. So guys felt
Mm,
like, okay, next year gonna be my year because the
right.
dude in front of me is a senior. The only time dudes really transferred out is when a freshman came and bumped you. Now it's like, okay, if a freshman starting over me, I'll be in the program 2, 3 years already. I might as well leave because they ain't gonna play me. But what Coach Prime them is doing right now is they jump in the portal, bringing in more talent. So the young guys gonna feel like, dang, I might not never play, and they might transfer out. So that's I think the only thing he's saying. Like if we got guys that already been in the system waiting, like why not get them a
Can
shot?
play.
But
Right. That
but
can
you got
play.
you
to.
don't
that
know
don't
about
make no sense
injuries.
though.
You don't know
You
about
gotta make
injuries, and you don't know if these dudes gonna transfer out. So you gotta kind of just fill your roster up, and who's gonna stay, gonna stay.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
don't
feel
make
you
no
on this,
sense to
but
start
we
just
haven't
because
seen
they've been there longer. You got to produce. You got to produce on the field and off the field. As
so
far as
developing the
film work,
talent. So
developing in the
developing
weight
don't
room,
matter.
how you is on at school, it goes all into play. So you can't just say, "Oh well, he been here for 2 years." So what? What have he done in them 2 years? You
I
don't
can
know what he
respect
does
that.
off the field that we don't know about.
I can
So
respect that.
let's look at this right here. Let's say if Coach Prime would not have brought in all these guys, and they say, okay, we're gonna go with our guys that we got out of high school. Now, what if not trying to wishes on these guys? I'm just bringing it up because this is what happened last year. What if Miller get hurt again, and then what if Cam get hurt again because he missed a lot of games? What if Timmons get hurt again? Now what we got? We down to Farrakhan
Freshman.
and Q6.
Mm-hmm.
Hell,
Mm-hmm.
Timmons got an injury right now. He got his hand wrapped up.
Yeah. And then the other guy, light skinned dude, what's his name? 13, he got hurt last year too, right?
13. Oh, Caleb Williams. Oh,
Mathis.
Matthews. Yeah,
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 Caleb
that
Mathis.
was
Williams.
He got hurt too.
yeah. He's still dealing with that.
He had
Yeah.
surgery.
So that's why he's bringing all these guys in because he
You
don't
got
know what
to.
he really got.
So presently stacked that room. Is a healthy room or is it a stacked room? According to y'all,
It's healthy. Healthy.
It's a
It's
no. I'm
not
gonna say
healthy
it's a
because
stacked
we got hella
room.
injuries.
that room
We
is
got hella
stacked.
injuries.
Yeah, we got a
It's
bunch of guys. They patching up.
it's healthy because like they're
They not
young.
hitting.
Right. They're not, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. But and they're still going after what's the kid's name, the five-star receiver?
Yeah, that boy
You know what I
dog.
mean?
He's gonna come in. He's gonna come in demanding touches next season. But you still got a bunch of dudes with 2, 3, and 4 years left. They're gonna
They
bring in
It,
5, 6, 10
they're
more receivers in the portal.
I
it's
think
not healthy.
they're I
It's not
think they're
healthy in
top.
my opinion because if we start the season right now, half these guys y'all even name not even going to see the field. If we start right now, so it ain't healthy.
Mhm.
You said if you start the season right now, half of them not gonna play.
Yeah, because they injury prone.
That's not good, bro.
So that's the reason
That's
why we
that's
got a
an
lot of
indictment on
receivers in the room.
recruiting. That's an indictment on recruiting. If you bringing in some fragile bodies, I disagree with
Well,
that, dog.
how do we know that they're fragile?
He said that.
I
Lil
mean,
Bucket said that.
I ain't
it's
say they was
football.
fragile.
It's football.
No, he
You know what I'm
talking about the
saying?
dudes that's already there, not the dudes that we brought in. He
That's
talking
not
about
what
the
he
old
just
Miller
said.
still healing. Cam
Yeah,
Michael,
exactly
we
what I
we
just
don't know
said.
for sure still healing. He when he's talking about fragile, he talking about these dudes that's injured still.
Yeah,
How many of them
Timmons,
do? How many players in that room is dealing with injuries right now? 3 out of what?
four,
15
four,
players.
four.
Cam Cam healthy.
Cam not
You got
healthy.
O Miller, Caleb, and who else?
Timmons.
Simmons hurt.
What? With his hand? He all
Yeah,
right.
his hands
Yeah,
wrapped up.
Yeah, that man
practicing.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
He's
all right.
working out. He
practice
ain't
is
practicing.
different than getting smacked. It's a whole different. You gotta. We just gotta see when they put the pads on and
You
are
know
actually like playing at game speed. But you just answered your own question, Lamar. That's
what?
why we bringing in all these other people because we don't. We're not healthy right now, so we have no
Y'all said
choice.
Listen,
four people. Y'all said 4 people. I heard 3 names. It's
I,
like
I think
I
15 players in
if
that
you
room.
let me talk, I said Caleb Mathis. He had surgery in his groin area. I don't know what exactly it was, but he had surgery. We got Marion Miller with his leg. We got Cam that his injury from last year. He's still like mm, it's iffy, but I don't think he's game ready right now.
Yeah, Lil
And we
Bucket.
got Timmons with a hand injury.
All right, Lil Bucket. What exactly was Omari's injury?
broke his leg.
He broke his ankle, didn't he?
He broke his
Was it his
leg.
ankle? Was his leg? What was it?
His leg.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think it
thought it
was
was
his
like
leg, bro. Nah, I thought it was something else.
I think it's
But
like
either way it goes,
a ligament or something.
what's the exact healing time frame for something like that?
6 months.
It's been about that, bro. Matter of
No,
fact,
it's 4 to 6.
it's been over that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why he out there practicing full speed.
He had a lower leg injury.
And Caleb
Hmm.
had a groin injury. How long did it take to come back from a groin injury? 4 to 6 weeks.
He had that surgery like what last month.
But he was out all last season then with that.
He just got the
Mm-mm.
surgery last month.
Nah, he went out last season. He just ain't get
Nah,
no
He
bird.
played last year.
no, he played. He played
Nah,
on
I
he,
don't remember
special
that. He played.
special teams. Yeah, he's played.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, he played a few
That's news
times.
to
I
Yeah,
saw
me.
he
him got in
wasn't.
the game a few
He just
times. I
wasn't
think
getting no
he
burn
got
as
a
a
catch
receiver.
last year.
They got a catch too. Wow. And what
man,
was the
you
other
gotta
one?
remember we had 4 NFL receivers, man. It's gonna be tough for him to get burned.
Yeah. Well, and this is the other thing, and I'm trying to tell promo this is Coach Prime got to go in the portal and get guys now because the roster was so drained. Georgia and all them doing Clemson, them they bringing in 25 4 and 5-star dudes every year. And they might be bringing in 5 3-stars.
But
So
Tiger, you know what
they
though? You know what?
uh,
They gotta win first to
Yeah.
get all those big time guys. They gotta win games.
I
They
got you on that.
gotta
But
they gotta build
I
their brand more. Like
yeah,
Georgia and Alabama, those are huge brands. You know what
exactly,
I'm
Ryan.
saying?
But
Mm,
that's why I'm telling them they got to kind of make up the depth because the cover was bare, and now we bringing in guys, but we bringing in a lot of 4-star guys and some 3-star guys,
hmm
but we not hitting on 4, 5
Yeah,
star
that's gonna
guys every
take them
year.
a minute, man.
Like
Yeah.
You know,
the only guy in the
So
I
receiver
feel
core that we know that's 100% healthy
he,
and can
he
produce
froze up.
is Draylon Miller.
And Rome, I disagree with that. Yeah, it was 4 NFL wide receivers on the team last year, bro. But a lot of those games, we couldn't belt the ass. The boys could have played in the second half.
They
That way you can get
did.
a good look. That way you can get a good look at your product. No, it was not.
They
Shador and them was
did
coming
play,
out. They
dog.
was
They
blowing teams
did
out.
play.
They was blowing teams out. And late in the
hmm
fourth quarter, Shador still throwing the football to Travis Hunter. They
Yeah,
was chasing the ice.
you
We
Prime
had
didn't
I
take
told
his
the
foot.
games he's like,
Prime
yo,
didn't. Prime didn't take his foot off of guys until like fourth quarter. Couple minutes burnt away the fourth quarter, maybe like
that
mid
foot
fourth
never
quarter.
came off
That
the gas, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say
bro,
this,
that's the
Lamar.
that's the that's the Nick Saban. That's what you got to do, dog. Ain't nobody
What you
Listen.
gotta
man.
do,
I'm gonna
man?
say this, Lamar. It was 50% coaching, 50% we ain't had no running backs.
I disagree with that too.
no,
They
no,
chose not to
I
run
ain't
the
gonna say
ball.
that.
A
No,
lot of our
like
running
They
backs was
chose not
injured
to run the
last year.
ball.
A lot of our running backs was injured last year. Damn near the whole
I'm
room
gonna
was
say
Yeah,
injured.
this.
a lot of dudes was getting injured, not even running the ball. They blocking the shot. They was getting blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, but we had a lot of injury prone running backs last year. Michael Welsh was injury prone. Isaiah had a
Is he
short.
healthy?
I don't know.
Dallin.
Dallin was
Uh,
injury
now
prone. Charlie was injury
let's say this right
prone.
here. Now, that is kind of true, but that one our main issue why we were throwing the ball. We were throwing the ball because we were trying to do the mission accomplished. We were trying to get one
Get
of
the
these
Heisman.
guys the Heisman, and
Yeah.
we were trying to get Shadur the Golden Arm Award.
That's why
So
I said
now,
50% coaching, 50% not run the ball.
yeah. So we made Colorado relevant again, as far as like kids feeling they can come here, and that's how you get a Shadur. That's how you get some of these top receivers even looking to come here because Travis just won um, the Heisman, and he was drafted number 2. So now you
That's
got
how you get
some
the
big
juju.
time dudes, yeah, believing they can come here and do great things at Colorado. So
hmm
I
Yeah,
understand why they did what they did, but for a conventional team, what Colorado did, that's not the best way to do it. But when you're trying to put life back into a program, I
Right.
understand why Prime them did what
I
they
feel
did.
you. And y'all think Katie Salter gonna get all these boys in football?
Say it again.
Y'all think Katie gonna get all these boys in football? Plus get his.
Well, he
Well,
did
it
it in
ain't really
Liberty.
case. It ain't, and when you got go ahead, go ahead.
Liberty, a whole nother. That was a whole nother.
Now go ahead, Ron. That's you. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I would say is this. I mean, it's up to K-Salt for sure, but what's really is relying heavily on is Pat Shermer. Is Pat Shermer gonna get all these boys the ball? That's the question we really need
Yeah.
to be asking because that's what it's gonna come down to. All K-Salt gonna do is run the offense.
But they was doing a lot of 12 personnel during the spring game, so we might not even go 4 wide a lot
No,
in
you're
the
not.
game.
You shouldn't. With all them tight ends we got,
Yeah. So it's like we a
off the
lot of
field.
receivers might not even see the field for real.
Yeah.
The one that we think might see the field, they might not even see the field.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm with you on this, Kevin. I don't
yeah.
think
Coach
Coach
Hart
Prime
got
gonna
a
take his foot off the gas this year either.
Coach
No.
Hart got him a little win today too.
What that
What's
linebacker?
that?
Yeah, he got him a nice little what is it, high 3-star commit. I respect it.
It took them long enough. Shit, it's 3 years.
Yeah, I feel the
What a
same way
high
about
school
that.
kid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he all right
6'3",
too.
six-three
Man, I
linebacker.
wish we still had Hill Green, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, they let that one linebacker go, the kid from BYU. That shit pissed me off. I was calling for Hart firing immediately. They had
But
that man on game. I'm
they
like,
said
bro,
he wanted to leave.
Y'all talking about this kid right here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
big as shit
big.
though.
I ain't seen
big
none of
as
his
hell.
film. He looks slow as cotton.
Hey man,
Yeah.
we didn't have 4 stars and 5 stars.
Coach
Linebackers
Hart ain't
that's
never
like
one of them
that's
guys.
been in the context, but it's like, can you close them? And Coach Hart, I don't think is the right guy. We shouldn't be keep looking in these fucking transfer portals for these linebackers, and we know that's the vocal them in the offensive line is the vocal point of can we succeed. Offensive line is getting there. We see the improvement. We see the players that we getting, but the linebackers, come on, bro.
It's
Now
gonna
we
be
now we
tough,
got Walker.
man. It's gonna be tough because we run that 5-2, man. I
Yeah,
mean
that's
that
what's
four
killing
two
us. That's
five.
why.
Like, hey, it's
Yeah,
only
that's what's
two
killing us.
spots.
That's
Four
what's
two
killing us
five.
right there.
Wester
That's killing the linebacker commits. They like hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Wester flashed last year. How we let him up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
I
I
don't know
heard
what
Wester
happened with
had
Wester, man. I think he
nah.
messed up when he wore them earrings, man. It
That's
was
what it
just
He
was.
went.
Wester was trying to do too much.
He kept getting in trouble. If y'all noticed, like every
Yeah.
time Coach Brown was talking, he was talking. I don't. Coach Brown was calling out about it. I don't know.
yeah. Now his
Oh,
brother
okay.
even called it out. He was like, "Man, I just want him to really lock in and mature, so he could really, get the opportunity to show people." Because Wes is a baller, dog. I don't care what anybody say. He got in that UCF game, dog, and went crazy,
Yeah,
dog.
he got a forced fumble.
He had like 5 straight tackles too. Like
Dog, he
he's a
was balling
menace,
in the
bro.
spring game. He was balling.
Where'd he go?
Caused a fumble in that game
He
too.
went to he went to a
With
D2 school.
Tennessee.
He went to where?
Nah,
no,
he
it
wasn't
wasn't.
no D
Did he
two
go to
school.
like
No, it
Jackson
wasn't no D
State,
two.
Jacksonville State or
Nah,
something?
no,
No,
it's like it's a school like Liberty. It's
it's a
dang, they put a lot of
school
dudes in
of
the league.
history.
It's in Tennessee somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Kennesaw State.
Nah, it ain't Kansas.
No,
That's Georgia. I know it's a dude from my high school went there, played safety. He went there and I can't think of their name right now, no. But yeah, they put a lot of dudes in the league, so I understand why he went there.
Yeah, I hope he ball, man. He just
Yeah.
his maturity level. It was kind of like a
Yeah, it
right
was
place,
Kentucky,
wrong time, man. Like he
West
was just
Kentucky.
different. Oh,
So
West
how y'all feel
Kentucky.
about that?
Okay.
That's a
yeah,
good
that's
program.
it.
Yeah,
How
West
y'all feel
Kentucky.
about
They
that
win
room
some
though?
games. You said what?
How y'all feel about that room?
The linebacker room?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't
I
really
think
ever
We
this the best
straight.
agreed
one.
on
We
it.
straight. I'm
I think
telling
this
you
the best one
straight.
we done ever had.
We straight.
No, last year was the best one we done had,
Yeah.
dog.
No.
Who
Last year
was
Our
we had
that
the
last year
with?
best
linebacker room
linebacker.
was crazy.
Who was that
Now
to the first time too?
you right there would all be on the field at the same time. But
Nigga,
to
last year
me,
was horrible, and the year before that was even worse.
Last year linebackers?
Nah,
no,
that was decent last
Bro,
year.
you crazy.
Bro,
no. To
just
Man,
me,
cause
last
just
year
no no
they
no hold on.
forced.
Just cause
we actually had
Nakai
linebacker play last year, bro.
just cause Nakai Hill
No,
Green was laying hats on niggas doesn't mean that the whole linebacker
Bro,
group
Bentley
for
was
itself.
balling. Bentley was
no, he
balling.
was
If
No,
not.
Wester would have got the
no,
That brother
opportunity,
got
no,
a
he
better
would have
than
balled.
No,
no.
What?
We was
Y'all
doing
of
said
course
Billy
got
horrible.
wasn't
better.
We
balling?
couldn't stop
Y'all
the
hold
run.
on,
crazy,
We
bro.
couldn't stop the run.
Oh
We
my
couldn't stop
God.
real well.
They
We
said
couldn't
couldn't
Billy
stop the
stop
wasn't
the
run.
balling.
run.
We
We
can't
couldn't
Hold
stop
stop
the
the
on,
run.
run because we had a
Stopping the
safety
run.
coming up and trying to fill the hole. It had
hold
Yeah,
nothing to
on.
do
stopping
And
the
with our
run though.
linebackers.
why was the safety trying to fill the hole?
Because that was the
Because the
defense
linebackers
that we
couldn't
was
get their
in.
gaps. The
Now,
linebackers couldn't fill their gaps. That's
Nah,
Bro,
y'all
all.
they
That's
understand
ran
good
what
the
though.
I'm
opposite
saying.
side. You don't understand. You run to the weak side of the defense, dog. It wasn't up to the linebackers
It's
to
two
fill.
linebackers, one from the outside, one on the inside. We couldn't fill our gaps, and that's why they kept running the ball,
Bro,
and that's why the safety was coming
go
down.
go watch the tape, dog. That's the safety's hole. He has that gap, bro. That's not the linebacker's gap. You act like the safety was coming down and trying to fill the linebacker's gap. That's not what was happening. That was the safety's responsibility.
Bro, K
All
State, we
right.
couldn't stop the run. Kansas, we couldn't stop the run. UCF, we
Right.
couldn't
Let
stop the run.
let, let Tiger speak on this since he played linebacker. What was the
I,
issue, man? Go
all
ahead.
right. Now I'm gonna say this right here. With Beasley, he didn't play at a high level. He played at an okay level. He
Bentley, you
played
talking
better
about
than
second?
you. Yeah, Bentley. My bad, Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
Bentley. He played at an okay level. He got better than what he did that first year, but
Yeah, you did.
like he played okay. He played good enough to not get taken off the field, but he didn't play good enough to elevate our team. If you understand what I'm saying,
And
our
that's what we
defense,
needed.
our defense
He
ends
was
did good. Our corners
athletic
did
enough.
good. Yeah, but when it came to when Shiloh went out and we moved stuff around, we didn't have no enforcers. The only enforcer we really had on defense
Was the
was
category.
Green, and then when Hood got in the game, he started kind of being an enforcer. And once we got Shiloh back, he kind of started being an enforcer. But that's two of your guys in the secondary when we talking about being an enforcer. Like when we got two linebackers out there, that other linebacker name got to come up if we trying to win
Yeah.
big games. And that's my question to you, Ron. What plays you remember Bentley making that you was just like, yeah.
A bunch of them. He had to play a Nebraska game where he had to pick, and then the dude ended up taking it away from him. So that's an
So that don't
almost play.
count.
No, it count. It count.
I
It
get
count.
that
Dog.
part.
He picked it off.
Somebody they took the ball from you. So that
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
count.
he
that's
had
what
a
I'm
strip
saying.
fumble. He had a strip fumble in what game was that? Baylor or the Kansas State game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah, where he
remember that.
stripped it out the dude head, grabbed it, took off running. He had at least two,
He
three
made
big
some
sacks.
plays. He
Bentley
just
played. Bentley balled, dog. Like
Bro,
it's a
we couldn't
reason.
stop the wheel route to save our
He
life.
just wasn't athletic. Like
Because
he ran
yeah.
stiff.
That's saying he's
He
slow.
yeah, he ran super stiff. That was his problem.
his style just wasn't for the defense we had. He's at a disadvantage, bro. He's at a disadvantage. It's him and the kill on the island. The kill
The
could
nigga
play
was
that way.
slow.
Yeah, but that's not his fault. He's a middle linebacker, bro. He's a Mike. It's supposed to be two people on side of him, bro. He doing
Yeah,
covering wheel routes and stuff. That's not what he do, dog.
yeah.
Well,
So
you got if you
He
so
want to
wasn't
be an
that
all around
smart though either.
linebacker in the NFL
He
linebacker, you got to
he
do everything.
played the
yeah,
position smart.
man, Red told the
I'm
man
saying.
ain't smart. Y'all talking about
No,
being
I'm
slow.
not. I'm not calling him a dumb
Wrong,
person. I'm just
wrong.
saying
Talking
like
about
his
he
football.
getting interceptions and they taking the ball from him. Like we got some issues going on here.
Uh,
Like
That's
we
the
thought
no,
we
issue
there's
going
making
on.
no. So
excuses
y'all, so
for him.
y'all think our linebacker room this year is better than it was last year?
It
Hell
might
no.
be,
I
yeah.
don't think so.
See, that's what
I
I'm
Yeah.
think it
saying.
is.
You
Tiger
know
just
why?
said he think
I
it's the best one we
I
got.
think it is.
You know why? Because I think that this defensive line gonna be better.
There we
You
go.
know what I'm
There it
saying?
is.
No, no,
And
There
no. We
we
talk
go.
about
and
the
you're gonna have
linebackers only,
Yeah,
dog.
faster.
Nah,
You're
I
gonna
feel
exactly.
have
like K
faster
Salters.
linebackers. Those guys
Now
are
I'm gonna say
smaller,
this.
but they fast.
I cried a little bit when I found out the linebacker from Florida had transferred out. The dude, he was a hitter, man, from Florida. I was like, dang, man.
Oh,
Something with a K. I think his name
yeah,
was with a K. I
Angel or
think.
something like that.
No, not the Angel. The Angel dude played
He was
cornerback.
on our team.
Yeah, he had
Yeah,
like 100 catches or something. I mean,
Don't
100
K
tackles.
Salt brother play linebacker?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm happy about. I think Brown and K. Salt brother gonna do their thing. I
Brown.
think.
Hey, Tiger, stop, bro.
Cayenne
I think
Garcia.
no. I feel like Brown is gonna do his thing, but Brown ain't the answer. He's not the answer, but I feel like he's a good plug until we find a real answer. Now
I
I
got more
hope.
hope in Martavius French than I do Jeremiah Brown.
Now I'm gonna say the guy
I'm
from
kind of
Jack
pulling for
State,
JP.
the guy from Jack State, and Salters might end up being our starters. Who is light skinned dude? He keep talking.
Martavius French. That boy can hit.
That's my.
He ain't scared
Where
to
he
hit.
from?
He
Where's he
from
from?
UTSA.
Okay, so yeah, he talking real good. Like he got a lot
That's
of
the one with
confidence.
100
So
tackles and like
So
14
that's who
tackles
y'all
for
got
loss.
starting there.
I got
Y'all got
Montez French starting for sure. He can hit.
French, French and Jeremiah Brown. That's your problem.
Nah, nah, not
Which
Jeremiah
one?
Brown. Hell no.
Which one?
Reginald Hughes
Which one gonna
and
be the green dot though?
the what? Hell no.
One's gonna be the green dot. Which one?
Neither one.
I mean,
Gonna be a
I feel like
safety.
I think it's going to a
Salters.
safety. I
That's
think a
I,
gonna
safety
be.
I, I
gonna have it.
look. I think Salter's gonna be that guy who we wanted Bentley to be.
Yeah.
Do we have a replacement for Hill Green? I don't think so. But I heard a report today saying Alabama returning 10 starters on defense. So I hope Nikhil Green getting that one spot that was vacated. But if not, he might not even play at Alabama.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
thought
he
about that
playing.
too.
That boy
Yeah.
nice. That boy league bound. He playing for sure.
Yeah. That's a green dot there. Like yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He playing for sure.
He going
What
to
I was about to
pro.
say. Is there any y'all watched any tape on Salter's brother? Is he nice?
He was on
I
Of
I see
special.
he
course,
big as heck.
He was on
nah,
special
he big as
teams.
heck. And what I see from him playing, he show up. Like he had the hardest hit in the spring game. So he show up and make tackles from what I see from him.
He was on special teams on TCU. He was
Oh,
hitting
he
though.
played special teams. What is he, a sophomore?
He a sophomore now. He was a freshman
And
last year.
and they got a freshman too, look, don't they?
Yeah,
Supposed to be
Walker.
nice.
Now see, Walker
Yeah.
might end up being that
Montrez
guy.
Walker.
Yeah, Montrez might
I
end up
forgot
being that
about
guy. That's
him.
a Georgia boy.
Yeah, I forgot
Ain't
about
he a
him.
4-star? Was he a 4-star?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
four
something like
star.
that.
Yeah, he a 4-star.
So
Did
he
Coach
might
Hart
end up
recruit
being
him
that guy.
or the other dude?
Who? What'd you say?
Probably a combination of both.
Yeah,
That was Coach Prime. That was our Coach Prime. I ain't gonna
yeah. I'm about to say I don't think Coach Hart brought him in.
Yeah, I ain't recruit nobody either if I got Coach Pride. What the hell I'm doing the recruit for?
He got to do his job, man.
Nah, but
He
that's
got to do
man,
his job,
but that's
man.
a need.
Everybody else doing their job.
That's a
man, but you
need
got
though,
Coach
Jerome.
Pride. Coach Pride is the reason for 90% of these people coming, dog. Ain't nobody else on the staff doing no recruit like that. I say except for Warsapp, but everybody coming to play for Coach
No,
Pride,
Shaq
dog.
Shaq
But
Coach,
hold
ain't a
on, but
recruiting.
everybody doing their job
tight
though,
end
except
coach,
Coach Hart though.
tight end coach, a dog at recruiting.
Yeah,
Nah.
you
We
could
Travis
be
do.
right with
Hunter,
the tight end.
Travis Hunter not only said it was Coach Prime, but he was like, yo, Coach Bart had a hand in this too.
What's the guy named Box or whatever?
He was capping when he said that.
He,
Oh,
He
the
went to the
box, the
recruiting
lineman
class.
coach. Who you talking about?
nah,
Box.
he
He's
like the head
a
of recruiting.
recruiting dude.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
recruited.
And see, I didn't like how Chainsaw left. Chainsaw still had another year, and he left.
He ain't do
So,
nothing, no.
He with
but
never had no.
what's the name? The boy you fuck with, the coach
yeah,
in
down there,
Miami.
Willie Simmons down there,
Yeah,
the
Simmons, yeah.
Panthers.
He with
Oh,
him
that's
now.
where he went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wasn't
He
that his
said
coach
boy
before
from
though?
North Alabama.
nah. Well, no, you're right. That was his coach before. He was at FAMU and they won a championship.
FAMU. Yeah.
Dang, they hooked back up. You're right. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, we had a wide receiver. His name was like Wasama or something like that. He transferred
Yeah.
out this year. He came in as a freshman. I think he was one of our first commits. Dog. He was from Florida. I didn't know this dude was like the wide receiver of the year out of the state of Florida.
Yeah, he's nice. His pops was like he
What was
wasn't
his
on
name?
this show. He was on one of the shows and talking about his name was like
Oh,
Wasim or
Wasim.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
was
he had. I
nice.
thought where he at? No, he had Florida Atlantic.
Yeah,
He
he
yeah.
had
with
The
one of the
pop was talking
Floridas.
about coming to the games and he not playing and stuff. Like you coming all this way out
Yeah.
here and they not playing.
Yeah.
he
But
with
what did he
Baby
expect,
CO,
man?
right?
I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck. I hope he didn't think his son was finna get no burn with that wide receiver group we had. Like, that's
These
another
kids ain't
thing. Like, you just
patient
gotta
enough, man.
understand what
These kids
program you're
ain't
going
patient.
to. You gotta understand what program you're going to. And you can't tell somebody you gotta be patient. That's cool. If they don't want to be patient, go to a program where you don't have to be patient.
If I'm
Play a
not
level down,
mistaken,
play somewhere else. But don't come to Colorado, wide receiver you. We have 5 receivers drafted in the past 2 years. Don't come
Mhm.
here and think you finna just get some bird as a freshman, dog.
If I'm not
They
mistaken,
was drafting.
But
wasn't
he
he the
was a
nigga
sophomore.
that came in when I think it was Jimmy was injured? It was like the first. What was it? Is it Texas Tech or something? It was one of them games. Wasim came in and he misread a route, and Shador threw a pick.
For real?
Oh,
It was
I
like
don't
the
know, man.
first plays. I forgot what it was, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
you make
was
Shador, you
was
make Shador
talented,
look
but
bad. You definitely ain't get back in the game. Coach Prime ain't playing that.
I gotta figure out what game it was, but I remember that it was the first play.
Chrysler, Wiggins, Hudson. Quincy ain't a linebacker, is he?
Nah, outside linebacker.
No,
Quincy
outside.
played
Quincy
back?
an
I thought he
edge
played
rusher.
edge.
Yeah, edge
Outside
rusher.
linebacker, edge, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, not in our defense. It ain't
Not in our
nah,
defense at
not our
defense.
all.
defense.
We
Yeah,
run 4-2-5. He's edge rusher.
yeah, edge. They saying UCF. I thought that was Miller that game in
Nah, yeah. I think it was UCL. He threw a
No, that
pick.
was he was throwing that ball to Travis.
Wasim wasn't there, was he? No.
Yeah,
You
that
talking
is
Wasim been
about
before the
gone.
game.
the kid from
What you mean?
Florida?
No,
You talking about?
he just transferred out this year. He just transferred out
Yeah.
Oh, he
this.
was on the whole season. You right. You right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that first play, that was to Travis.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
something. It was another game. He came in, Shador threw a pick. I was like, bro, get this nigga out.
Hey, y'all
Also,
think our secondary gonna be nice? Is Preston back? We got
I think
Preston.
so.
I'm mad as hell we
Wait,
lost
hold
Cold
on.
Hood. I'm so
I ain't
mad.
mad. I'm team Keon
Hold on.
Parks.
Hold on. Before we
Colton
switch
better
up,
than him.
I want y'all to remember what we
Of course
said
not.
now. When we do this review, I want y'all to remember what we've been saying. We couldn't stop the run. Everybody done said it. Bucky done said it. Ron done said it. Rand done said it.
I
And
said it
nobody ain't
again.
really happy with our linebacker play, right?
Mhm.
The thing that's kind of getting better is our D line. Y'all gotta
That's it.
understand this.
That's it.
Georgia Tech took Georgia that had 5 dudes that got drafted off that defense into 8 overtimes because they run the ball.
Yeah, they just like Notre Dame. They gonna try
I
to
still
out
think
trench play. They gonna try to out trench play you.
Colorado gonna blow them out. I'm standing on that till the game is over.
Yeah,
With.
we
They're gonna blow them
we
boys
go
out.
outscore, man. They running the ball. We gonna score fast. They gonna take 6-7 minutes to score. It just ain't gonna be enough.
I'm gonna tell
But
you now, Hayes
And not
King
only
throw the
that,
ball. We getting
that was a
picks.
rivalry
We
He's
gotta
game.
not a
receive it though,
he's not
bro.
a pocket passer. All he does
That's
is run the ball.
unbelievable. Georgia,
But rivalry
Georgia
games
Tech
is
got a
unpredictable anyway.
huh?
Rivalry games is unpredictable anyway, so I don't take much stock
Yeah.
out of
Okay.
Georgia Tech.
Let me give y'all another game that they thought they was gonna outscore them. Miami. Look what Miami
No, that's
did
different.
with Georgia Tech the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
different.
That's
yeah,
different. That's the same thing. You got a top end quarterback with a lot of wide receivers. You throwing the ball
Mm-hmm.
around, but guess what? When they run that clock out, you don't get to see the ball again before halftime.
Pressurized possessions. Pressurized
Yeah,
possessions.
and they 3 of their best players is on the offensive line.
Mm.
So I just want
Hey,
y'all to understand what we up
hey,
against.
Tiger, what's that?
Syracuse was a close game
Name?
too, though.
What's that receiver's
You're
name,
right.
Tiger, from Georgia Tech? The one that came in.
The one
The
Rivers,
real fast one. He fast
Rivers,
as hell.
Yeah,
River.
Rivers.
Is that it? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
He
I don't know if he
I
real
like
fast. I
that.
just know he was like a 1,000-yard receiver that came in there. Now he lost their number 1 threat. He left and went to Auburn, but they still got 2 dudes now.
But they
He
can't. They
left
can't.
there?
Yeah, he
they
left.
said Miami soft. Georgia Tech don't want no smoke,
I thought he
dog.
was coming in.
Well, they lost a good one and they got a good one. So they
Oh,
lost
okay,
they
okay.
Eric
lost
Singleton. That's the name. Eric
they
Singleton.
they lost their top guy, and then they brought in a top guy from another program.
Okay.
Where's the game at?
It's in
It's in
Boulder.
Boulder.
It's in Boulder. Yeah.
Yeah,
Colorado.
that's
Oh
gonna be a
man.
blowout, man.
And it's in August, man. Shador and them might be at the game, man. Them boys
That's
might try
gonna
to
be
go
a
crazy in
blowout.
front of them.
I ain't gonna be at that game.
You think so?
No, he's gonna be in camp.
That's August, man. That's a Friday game, Saturday game too.
The
He
only
might.
thing
What
I'm
pre?
worried about, the only
Yeah,
thing
he
I'm
need to be
worried
there.
about is Georgia
When
Tech
preseason start?
is the trenches play. That's the only thing I'm worried
And,
about.
Oh, I forgot
and
about
hey, y'all
preseason.
see what Kev saying? This game gonna look like the North Dakota State game. That's what they do. It's almost the same. You got a running quarterback, but they got better running backs. Dog, they got the number 3 running back in the nation, and
But
Brandon McCallum from Paul.
that's
I
another
mean,
example of coaching mistake because they was putting belt the ass on them boys early too. They kept on the ball.
you ain't hearing me, Tiger Food. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's gonna be
What?
the trenches. It's gonna be down to the trenches, bro. Can Colorado trenches on both sides be physical? It's not gonna come down to scheme. It's gonna come down to physical.
Georgia Tech ain't gonna be able to stop our run, and we not even a running team. They D line is trash.
You
Now
crazy
they,
as hell.
now they
Georgia
And I
they
Tech
think
trenches
decline,
is like that.
but
Colorado
but
D line
remember,
I
better this
watched
year.
that game straight
Georgia
game.
Tech D line
Take
is
care.
not like that, little Bucky. You
but
tripping? They O line
but
might be. They D line is trash.
yeah, D line they D line they got a lot of good looking
You saw what they
dudes. Like
did to Carson
they
Beck.
got good size, but they ain't really like that. But they did get a defensive end that we were trying to get, Mikael
You saw
Cousin.
what they did to Carson Beck.
Everybody did that to Carson
Yeah,
Beck.
I was about to say the same thing. Man. But Cam Mikael Cousin is over there, y'all. We were recruiting this guy.
Oh yeah, we
He
were
ended up
trying to
going to
get
Georgia
Oh
him.
Tech.
yeah,
He played us, man. How you even come play with your cousin? Now he seen all them dogs we got over here. He wasn't finna touch the field,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, that room a little crowded.
and they got one out corners,
Dog,
right?
look. Now
Safety.
yeah.
Georgia
No,
Tech.
I don't know about that. They got somebody else though. They did get somebody else. Um,
Mhm.
somebody hit the Porter this year. Went over there. I can't remember. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. Y'all keep putting a lot of people keep saying the altitude. Dog, when you from Georgia, Florida, and you just playing this humidity where it's hard to breathe because there's so much water in the air and it's hot, 100 some degrees when you at summer camp. When you go play in the mountains, dog, that's like playing up on a shade tree.
I
Like,
can
yeah,
believe it.
the air thinner,
Yeah.
but it's like you playing in the air condition, bro. Like them dudes finna be like, man, we finna go up here and ball. Like, how many times has that atmosphere helped Denver win games?
I ain't seen
A
it once.
lot. Denver
And Denver
Broncos, you
been
talking about?
man, Denver Broncos defense had to win games, and John Elway had to win games. When they ain't had that defense and they ain't had John Elway, Denver was trash.
Yeah, that's a
Mm.
fact.
Man, them professional athletes, dog. It's different.
Okay.
Even
These young
even
boys, these young
even on the
boys ain't in
college
shape
level though.
like that.
How many times y'all
Shit.
seen the other team struggling for air playing Colorado?
I ain't seen
I don't
that.
see
When y'all
we,
saw
we
that?
don't see
K State
we don't
was.
see
No,
bro, we
K
don't
State. I
see
mean,
multiple
not K State. What?
Was that
overtime games and all that shit.
Cincinnati game at Colorado?
That,
They were struggling to
that's why
breathe.
we don't. That's why we don't won every overtime game, man. Except the Stanford one. Damn, how the hell we lose that Stanford game?
North Dakota State
If
was. I
Travis
remember
was
I
out there
seen
struggling,
dudes on the sideline, in it with that mask, the air mask on, the oxygen tank.
I ain't seen it once.
Yeah,
They were
Where'd we
y'all
showing it.
play Cincinnati at?
remember North Dakota State? That was the first game of the season,
the crib.
and
And I thought we
and
went to Cincinnati.
Huh?
I thought we went to Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
Nah, we
I think
played Cincinnati at the crib.
that's what I thought.
That's when Jimmy got that penalty for throwing up the peace sign.
I remember
They
what's the
had on
name went to the
they had on gray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
they that
No, that
Cologne or
was
whatever his name was.
was that Texas Tech that had on gray?
No, they had on black and white.
I remember
Oh
K
no,
State.
that was
When
that
K
was
State
Oklahoma State.
when we played K State, what's bro name? Avery Johnson. You remember he went to the locker room because he said he couldn't breathe.
Man, I'm
They
still
think
hot we
this
dude
dude
lost
about
that
to be
game.
dead.
That
I
changed
don't
our
remember.
whole season, man.
Yup, that one.
That game
But I
changed our
thought no,
whole season, man.
but every Johnson got hit. He got hit hard. Somebody hit him, dog.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
knocked him out
he
the
got
game.
back up. He couldn't breathe though after he got back up though.
He got the
Yeah,
wind
but knock
in
He
the
his
got
wind
the
out of his
win like
nose.
that.
Yeah, he might have
I
popped.
think what's the name hit him?
Can
Was that Sammy Sachs that smacked him? Somebody smacked him.
oh yeah, is
I
he
thought it
back?
was
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sammy back.
He's
Like
slowly
healthy?
coming back.
Is he
He ain't nah.
100%?
He not 100%.
Sammy a junior, right?
Yeah, he gone
He's gonna
after
be a
this year
junior
though.
here. Yeah.
Why you say that?
He going to the league, man. That boy nice. All he gotta do is come out and have a good. If he get 10 sacks this season, it's over.
I don't
No.
think you need that.
He's coming off an injury, man. He gonna stay. He gonna
Man,
stay.
the
He gonna
the
No,
stay.
lead the leader on that line is Arden Walker. I'm gonna stop saying it.
I'm rocking with Arden too.
yeah, the leader ain't
uh,
always the best player, dog. Goddamn,
Yeah,
Trevor
Shane
Woods
Coach
was
is
the
the
leader too.
this Shane Coach is the leader. They
hey,
they did him wrong.
hey, Isaiah, dog. I'm not going against you, dog. But I played at App State. Remember, I played at App State, dog. I played on the Rock. That's the name of our stadium, the Rock.
Well,
Well,
Tiger,
Kid
what
Brewer
was that?
Stadium, but we call it
What
the
was that
Rock.
altitude though? How high was that
Uh,
Yeah, sea
altitude?
level, right?
Denver
we
is. I mean, Colorado's way up there.
Yeah, I thought App
uh,
State was at sea level.
we in the mountains, dog. We in
No,
the
I'm talking about the
Appalachian.
altitude. Like how high
Dog,
were you
listen.
up?
I don't remember how high we was up, dog, but we in the Appalachian Mountain. Them the highest mountains on the East Coast.
Mm.
The highest
Okay.
mountains on the East Coast, dog. I know folks gonna die fall off that mountain.
Bro, if you can play in Texas or Florida, you can play anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. I'm gonna tell you this.
That
I
altitude
played
different though.
in Georgia
That altitude ain't got shit on humidity.
on that
Yeah.
heat.
That
Yeah, that
heat,
heat.
All right.
well, he'll fuck you
Yeah,
up. Boy.
heat is different.
It's different. So was that altitude.
See, this is
That's
the
why a
difference
lot of
between
those
altitude.
pros. That's why a lot of those pros be complaining about shit like
Boxers, boxers
playing
go up
in
there.
Green Bay
Olympic
and Detroit.
athletes go up there to train.
Yeah, but all right, this is different. This is different right here.
They train on their stamina. They don't train with nothing else but stamina.
Yeah, like this is different with the altitude. Okay, say you can't breathe, right? But you can take yourself out and you can breathe and give yourself like 30 seconds to a minute and get your wind back. Dog, when that heat get on your ass and you sweating,
Why you think they be having them big ass fans and shit over there on that
dog,
sideline?
and all of your minerals and stuff leave out your body. That's why
Yeah.
Gatorade was invented down there with Florida Gators.
Yeah,
That's why it's called Gatorade.
That's an interesting story too.
Yeah, that's why it's called Gatorade.
That humidity ain't got shit
hey,
on that
all I
heat.
know is, man, we don't lose a lot of home games, man. That's all I know.
Coach Prime never lost a weekend game.
Week one.
Yeah, he'll lose week 1 for sure. He like LeBron in the finals. LeBron always lose the first game. Coach Prime always win it.
Hey, Tiger, Sedarian Morgan, it's announcement tomorrow or today.
That's the wide receiver,
Morgan,
right?
is that the big boy?
Yeah,
You think he
5-star.
coming?
Alabama.
coming?
I don't know, bro.
Bro, ain't he from Alabama, dog? He going to
Yeah.
Alabama.
It's
I
hard,
don't know,
bro.
dog.
They say he looking at Auburn too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
it's
one of
looking
them, but
Auburn's
tough.
on
still
big
ain't
time
got damn
recruiting.
Alabama.
See, the
He
only
right by
reason,
Auburn.
the only
He stay
reason,
right there by Auburn.
the only
Yeah,
reason
he's
why
looking at Auburn.
everybody think he might come here is because he taking secret visits to Colorado. That's why everybody
Yeah,
think
that's
he
never
might.
good though.
That nigga ain't coming. I mean, that boy ain't coming here. And Auburn just signed that Nike deal too. He might mess around and go to Auburn.
It's sad though,
And
bro. Like
that's what they really looking at. That's the real flip watch, Auburn.
I'm not gonna lie, we get him. That's a game changer. No cap.
We'd have heard something though.
But Coach Prime
Somebody
don't
would
lock
have
dudes
leaked
like
something.
him up till after the season. Late December, that's when he'll flip somebody prime target. You don't get dudes like that this early.
Yeah, he wait because he ain't trying to pay it. They want money early. They want money up front now.
I think he already get money though. To where it's like he ain't worried
Oh
about that.
yeah.
He just actually want to be an actual athlete.
Yeah, but if he don't commit, he ain't getting no money. If he whoever paying him, if he don't commit to them, he ain't getting no more money.
Well, he's showing up to OT7 with that big ass diamond chain, so he getting money somewhere.
Who is he
They
committed
paying
to
him
right
for the
now, or
visit.
he hasn't committed to nobody?
Announcement
He don't.
tomorrow.
He don't have like an early. He didn't like
Nope.
pre-commit. Oh, okay.
Yo, don't like certain 5 stars get like 100,000 per visit?
I
I
thought
don't
it was
know.
10. I thought it was 10.
So it's 10 to 15, yeah.
He
I heard
All
it was
he
right,
like
all
something
right,
stupid like that.
his
all right,
game changer is
y'all.
gonna be like Jordan Seaton, bro.
All right, y'all. So
Correct.
y'all look it up. Y'all look it up. So the Colorado altitude is 3,000 feet. Kid Brewell
36 something.
Stadium
Mm-hmm.
at Appalachian State is 3,333 feet.
Oh, okay.
So we 300 more feet higher than Colorado.
Mm.
Dog. After me and my homeboy was doing when we got there for morning workouts, when we were doing our running, and they was just talking about how hard it was and all that because it was snowing and everything. Man, we did that workout. We started doing jumping jacks at the end. We like, this all y'all got? This it? Well, we came from the jungle, dog. Y'all, this breezy, easy. Man, I feel like I was at a old folks home. I did
Yeah.
the baby workout. Dog, I'm just when we came from dog, our coach told us one time in practice, look, it's 2 million y'all, we can't feed y'all. So we finna run until we get 25 people to quit.
Damn.
Bro. And Cat, I seen Cat drop. He was one dude, he was linebacker, dog. I mean, we played against him in the championship game. He was on the ground. And I remember coach was like, get up, Hunt. Get up, Hunt. And he was like, direct, man, I punched my lung. They was like, look, if you don't get up, gotta go and walk up the hill. You ain't cut out for this. And he was like, Coach, I got a punctured lung. They was like, Hunt, we telling you one more time, man, get up. You gotta go ahead and walk up that hill. I said, damn, bro, this dude good. I know he good. But he couldn't handle it, bro. He couldn't breathe.
Yeah, it's different, man. Conditioning is football conditioning is ridiculous. I can only imagine the D1 level. That shit sound torturing.
That shit ain't worse than wrestling though.
Hell no, but I was scared of wrestling, dog. Wrestling and track.
That
Wrestling and
wrestling
track,
shit is
dog.
scary.
Track, I
Track
couldn't
track don't even be conditioning like that, man. Track don't be
shit. The
doing nothing.
runners, you talking about the shot putters. Dog, the runners. I remember they used to have trash cans out there, sit out there on the around the track and like 4 on each corner. I was like, what the hell?
Every day.
I
Yeah.
still
Wait,
think football the most physically demanding and conditioned sport, dog. It's just
wait,
because
Jerome, did you say
you got
track ain't
all.
nothing?
No, I said that I don't think the track conditioning compared to football conditioning.
It's either
Now
football or boxing.
I'm
What?
talking about condition. I'm talking about the first 2 to 4 weeks, man. During the season, obviously, you get to take it off. But then
You
first
must
two to
ain't
four
never ran
weeks,
cross country before.
Nah,
That
nah, I
shit
ain't
he ain't
ran no
ran, he
damn
ain't
cross
ran, he ain't
country.
ran, he ain't
I
ran
played
nothing.
baseball. I
I
played
know he
baseball
ain't
during
ran nothing.
track
That's why he
season.
making these comments.
No, I
Yeah.
seen the track people. Man, you know how fine them track women is, dog. You think I ain't sat out there watching no track practices? Y'all crazy
Yeah,
as
you
hell.
look at it
I'd have
Dog,
and
had
you
about
doing it
two
is two
track
different things.
girlfriends.
hell
Looking
yeah.
and
I'm
doing it is two different things.
gonna tell you
Heart
this right
rate
here,
down,
dog.
watching shit.
I seen them do a pyramid one time in track. Dog, what see you doing right now, that's like a warm up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, them
Bro,
boys
Coach Swayze is doing track workouts with the team. And
yeah,
they
yeah.
be getting
Yeah, he
gas.
breaking the boys too. Yeah.
Yeah, like when in football it used to be like 100 gassers. I mean 100, 100, that was a lot. What Swayze doing now, yeah, that's like a track
He doing
workout. He was like,
2400s,
yeah,
fucking diamonds, across the field. Nigga, that is not easy to do.
Tennessee's.
Yeah,
That
bro,
shit
that's
crazy.
football conditioning, bro.
That no, that
no, what
he's not
Swayze
doing.
Bro,
doing ain't football
that's
condition.
snake drills, bro. You do that in football, dog.
Bro, you do snakes one time. He basically making them do snakes like 20 times.
Yeah,
The whole
bro.
workout.
Nah, they ain't doing no damn 20 times.
This there
bro.
is, bro.
You need to go watch the video. You ain't watching it. He really
Yeah,
putting
you
it
ain't
through.
been watching, dog. When I heard him telling them how many they had to do, and now they done got accustomed to it. Now, like I was like the 1800s,
Yeah,
and they like, oh, that's
the
it,
trenches look
18. Like
the
what?
trenches look in better shape. Jordan C look in better shape. Why you think Jordan C look different, bro? He didn't look like that last year.
He looked different because he changed his diet, man.
Cause of
See,
who?
Jordan
Coach
looked good
Swayze.
last year too,
No,
though.
Swayze wasn't even there when he became a pescatarian.
Nah,
Everybody
but
in the comments, can y'all please tell whoever watched the video, can y'all please tell him he looked different because of Coach Swayze?
What? He was already looking. I mean, I'm not
Yeah, I
taking
thought he
nothing
was
away from
different
Coach
last
Swayze.
year.
I like what Coach Swayze doing, but Seaton was already on his way here, dog.
Bro,
Coach Swayze
you
might have
crazy.
sped the process up, but he was already on his way there.
He literally said he was 360 with Coach Mo. Now he's 305.
No, he was
No, he said when he
coming out
came
of high school,
in high school, yeah.
and
So
then he got down to 285. Now he's back up to 305 muscle.
he excuse me.
Coach Mo had it
He
right.
better get a 310, man. 305 too little.
Yeah,
I want to
310,
see him
315.
dominate more.
Shit, his 305 don't look little.
Yeah, but not only
That's
that,
little
you can
compared to you.
see
Gotta look at some of these other linemen. That's little, dog.
Nigga,
yeah,
he
Jordan
with some
C.
top
He
end.
agile.
He with
That's
some top end tackles right now training, and he look
dog,
bigger than all of them.
dog. That what Jordan Seaton
because
got
he's
going on. That joke look different, bro.
6'6".
That
He
joke
ain't
look like
seen he
dog.
ain't seen
I
That
that
see you
joke
title.
look
seen.
like that joke
Yeah, I
like a
seen
grown
it.
man, bro. I mean,
Yeah, I seen it.
that like
You
somebody took
you have
a pack of steaks and just put some skin over top of it, bro. Like
Yeah, he
that's
chiseled
all
up. He
muscle.
getting big.
He
Three
getting
oh
big,
five though. He needed to be at
but
least 310, dog. He
bro.
Yeah,
His
playing
but
left tackle
305.
too.
His
Shit.
he moved
305
different
don't look
though.
like 305.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
moved different too.
I want
Yeah.
to
yeah.
see him.
That nigga big as shit,
I want
bro.
And like I say,
I
Yo,
want
boy,
to see him get nastier though this year.
this
I
man might
played
be the
against
number
some
one pick
dudes.
next year.
I played against some dudes wrong that was like 312, 365. But when you touched them, they was fat. They was a lot of jiggle to them boys.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
joker don't got
yeah.
no jiggle to him. So
Hey,
he
put
ain't
that
carrying
link.
a bunch of dead weight.
Hey,
Yeah,
click
he's
that link,
solid.
Tiger. Put that link
I want to see how
on the
strong he is
it's in
though.
the backtrack.
All right.
I gotta see how strong he is.
Jordan Strong, man. That boy moved different, man.
They say
Yeah, he big. Yeah, he big. He working. Yeah, but he got to get nastier to me. I mean, he's an awesome line. He good, but
Bro, he
it's
training with Trent Williams, the best offensive lineman in the league. Like, you think
No,
he ain't finna get
I'm
Trent
dust?
talking.
Williams is there.
I'm
You know
talking
what
about
size Trent Williams measurements?
his
Yeah.
mentality has to step up now.
Yeah, I
Nigga
like it,
look big
man.
as he
I
training
like
with
it.
other top offensive linemen, SEC offensive linemen, and he
That's
I
look
like
bigger
it.
than them niggas.
that's cool.
No,
Yeah,
his
yeah,
arm. Oh yeah. He looking right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah. He look good.
That's
But
recent.
there's another step now. He's going in steps. His next step is to be nasty. Is to be very physical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, he got Andre Gerard as the coach, so they said he was nasty when he was
Yes,
in the
sir.
league. So
I know one thing. He better not be getting cooked by these second strings in practice no more. He was getting killed in that damn spring game.
That's how it was when he came in too last year.
Is that
yeah,
old boy with him?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What's his name? Yaya.
not yeah.
No, that's the
It's some Alabama niggas there too.
Who's the dude with the long hair though? That look like Yaya.
Nah, that's not yeah.
no
The
I thought
only
that was a
dudes
center
with
from
him
last
is
year.
Zy
Yo, look how he
Chrysler,
moving. That
Chrysler.
ain't
the
Yeah,
that's
Zy
crazy for a big
Chrysler
man.
Yeah.
and what's the other dude? Larry Johnson from Tennessee.
Yeah. Look at his arm, dog.
Bro,
Oh
this
my
yeah,
kid is
dog.
crazy,
god.
bro. That's a
Nah,
specimen.
nah. You said Coach Swayze.
No, I
You
didn't
don't see
say.
him.
I said George C was already on his way to that. Coach Swayze could have helped for sure. I'm not saying
Yeah.
he didn't, but I'm saying like he was already on the right path. That dude right there. Oh no, that's not Yaya.
Jordan
That's not
shape.
him.
Yeah,
I think
he in shape. I
Jordan
gotta
does.
see how strong he is though. It's
I
a lot
told
of
you
in
he
shape
don't
weak
look.
dudes.
He don't look 305, bro. That's not 305. He
Yeah, that
look
don't look
Yes, it
like
is.
no
way bigger.
305, dog.
Nah,
That look
he
like
look like 280, but
289.
that's
Yeah.
why he gotta get
He
bigger,
lost
He
his
bro.
don't
I'm
gut
move like
telling you.
too.
somebody in 305. Look at him.
Damn, how
Oh yeah,
big
he
your
That man
feet
nice.
move.
is?
That's tight end feet.
That's how my feet is like that.
That's tight end feet right there,
I'm
bro.
probably a little faster than him though, for sure.
No,
What?
you
Yeah,
don't.
I got quick feet,
Gerald,
Tiger
shut
man.
up.
You better
Nah,
ask.
How old
Okay,
you weigh though?
okay. I told y'all I'm a fat elite.
you Roman
How
start
much you
I
lying,
weigh
y'all.
told
though?
Look,
y'all. Hey, I told
hey,
y'all I was a fat elite, dog.
What,
I ain't joking.
what y'all
hey,
think about this
y'all.
though?
Bro,
How much you
Jerome,
weigh?
you can't move
Hey,
up
Jerome,
I'm
how
not
now.
lying,
how much
bro.
you weigh,
I'm not
Jerome?
lying.
Jerome,
How much
he
you
weigh
weigh?
about
Bro.
350.
I'm like 285.
Two where?
Okay.
Look at that right there, boy. Right there. About 240. Right there, probably about 230.
Jerome, you ain't two nothing, bro. Stop, bro.
Who is
Look, you
that,
see the
Jerome?
picture on the screen, bro? I was like 230. That's what I'm finna get back down to right there.
Your arm about
Yeah.
100.
I'm real athlete, bro. That ain't my body, man. What the hell you talking about?
Who is that?
he think that's my
That's
real
Art
Tell me
body?
Shell,
something. Who
man.
is that, Jerome?
That's Art Shell.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he played for the Raiders. I don't know who
Art
that is
Shell,
though.
man.
Upshaw.
Art
Upshaw.
Shell? Yeah, I don't
No,
know
it's
that.
Upshaw.
Upshaw.
Gene Upshaw.
Oh, okay.
They say he moved fast as George Cena. Yeah, okay.
I got quick feet, dog. I ain't lying to you.
Yeah, to the kitchen.
Yeah, you still quick. It don't matter if it's to the ice cream truck, to the kitchen, to wherever. It's
Hey,
still
y'all.
quick.
Look. On tomorrow, I'm gonna show y'all something exclusive footage I got with Rome doing a runway, with like a little fashion model thing, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all some exclusive
Put
stuff,
some on
man.
me. You done put some on my
Tell
head.
you. I
What he
think he
do?
did.
Walking?
I think he did it in Tampa. I think it was in Tampa. We were shallow. He did something.
What he walking for?
I,
Lane Bryant?
I'm gonna show y'all, dog.
That's funny.
Exclusive, dog.
That's funny,
Exclusive
man.
footage, dog. Nobody else got this but
I'm gonna
me.
have to find some of my clips, man. My workout clips to show up to y'all, bro.
Hey,
George
click the
Cena
other
ain't the
link,
only
Tiger.
big nigga moving.
Okay.
The seat more like 315. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
next.
he is, but that nigga big in the bit.
Yeah, he
Training with Trip
working.
Williams.
Hey, turn this
See,
picture. Yeah, take that picture off. Wrong ugly.
Yeah.
come on, man. You know that's a player, right? Look at that, man. You know he getting anything. That's the he having his way, man. You know that.
Oh man.
Yeah, okay.
He used to he
Little
used to
bucket, man.
play with almost casts on his arms. He used to use two whole rolls of tape.
Ah,
That's a lot of tape.
yeah.
Them boys getting that sand work, boy.
Oh, I can do that.
And that's in Houston too. You know it's hot as hell out here.
I can do all that, bro.
No, you can't.
Is that Big Trent Williams?
That's
Yeah, that's
Trent,
Trent Williams.
Dang. So Trent like 6'5".
bro. He look
Joint
bigger
like
than Trent.
6'4".
He look bigger than Trent.
Nah, he ain't taller than Trent. You can
I'm
see
talking
Trent
about.
the
I'm talking
tall.
about weight wise. He look
Oh no,
bigger
I'm
than
talking about height. Trent like 6'5", 330.
Which one? Trent got the ball in his hand.
with the
Yeah, he would got the blue cap on.
uh.
Yeah, that's him right there.
Trent still
Yeah, he
playing?
look way bigger than them other dudes.
Trent's the real deal, brother.
He's
And
still playing?
he been playing how many years now?
I think he going on like 14, maybe 15.
It's more than that.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Nah,
And
Trent a young buck. I mean, he not a young buck, but he ain't been
Now,
playing long as that Cowboys lineman that just
now
retired.
I like what they doing right here. How he got the ball, like not this drill, but the next drill. Because he
Yeah,
got the medicine ball and he moving with it. Like that's more
Yeah.
realistic. You got to fight with somebody.
yeah.
To keep your hands inside.
he got his other niggas with him too. Zach Christian and
But
Larry Johnson out there with him.
see, I don't think y'all really saw what just happened though, dog. I don't think y'all. I gotta bring this to y'all because I don't
I
hear
didn't
nobody
see it.
talking about this. Y'all understand what this mean, bro? Because I told y'all a long time ago. I said we finna be the greatest show on turf. We finna be the Miami of the '80s, and
Should be
we
less
finna be wide
injuries.
receiver U, DBU. That's what I said a long time ago, right? Do y'all remember how many times we slipped on this field,
Yeah.
on Folsom Field? How many times they slipped?
Mm-hmm.
So when you trying to be a fast team, you can't run at your top speed because you slipping.
We
Now
slipped
they got
in the spring game.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we were slipping everywhere. So now with these fast wide receivers, now you actually able to use a speed because they got turf where they can cut on a dime. Like this is a game changer for us, dog. This give us like an extra. I don't know. I'm gonna say like 8 points going to a game because we that much faster now. We get to actually use our speed.
Yeah,
Nah,
artificial turf is supposed to prevent like a lot of less injuries, so it should help us.
Now I don't know about that. 'Cause I've seen a lot of
That's
people
cap
snap their
right there.
knees.
That's
And stuff.
They
cap.
said,
No,
Yeah,
look,
well,
all
this
look.
these
That
legal turf,
back in the day it was horrible.
the
back
actual
in the
turf,
day it
We
was
yeah.
go, we
horrible.
go,
That's
we
It's
gonna
different
good.
need
now.
Terrible.
different cleats.
Actual
They not
turf.
gonna be able to wear them cleats they been wearing. I promise you that.
No,
Hey,
the actual
that's
turf is
back
the
in the day.
old shit. Yeah, that's the this stuff right here is state of the art.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
this
it's
you
is
can
supposed
it
to
use
got
you can
prevent.
give
use the
to it.
regular cleats. You don't
Yeah,
It's
gotta
supposed
change
to.
to the
It's
spikes.
nah,
Nah. You can't
they
use
gonna be
regular
fine.
cleats. No, they got you got cleats. You got regular cleats. You got the molded cleats, like the screw-in cleats, and then you got your turf cleats. So you
Yeah,
got three different kind of
the
cleats.
new modern day artificial turf is supposed to prevent less injuries. NFL teams use it. Like
They prefer
it's
it.
around the world. College teams use it.
Yeah, it got more give to it now. Like now, but back in the day, it was just kind of like a hotel floor with a
Yeah,
little thin mat, a
Little
cushion.
pad underneath.
Now they got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they got it where they got little pebbles and stuff where like it's like dirt. So when your feet stick and stuff, you gave it a little give to it,
Yeah.
and they got a lot more padding up under it now. It almost feels like you walking on a trampoline a little bit.
yeah, kind of.
See,
Yeah.
that's what they owe Coach Prime for that. They would never got no damn turf field. Hey, is Coach Prime back?
No, not yet.
No,
Damn.
no.
He's still
They say
fishing, dog.
they say because they on break right now, so he ain't got to come back. So I guess when they come
Right.
back from break, that's when he come back.
Okay. So what videos y'all been watching then? When did they go on break?
This
There's been pumping out
last
stuff.
Friday.
Darius.
Yeah, that's why I've been watching Darius.
Oh, last Friday.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
they
think this was
just went
good
on
for
break.
Darius. But well, off needed to start pumping them out like last 3 days.
Yeah, but that
And
ain't
they've
been
been
pumping.
showing
That's
like
flash
all the
rock.
practice footage, like people getting called over, people getting
Yeah,
picked.
Not the same level of Bucky. That
it,
they don't. A lot of these dudes don't have have the same eye that
Right.
Bucky got. I'm gonna say that.
it's mostly been workouts. They haven't really been doing like 7-on-7, 11-on-11. It's been mostly
Yeah.
workouts.
Oh, workouts.
Yeah, the only thing you really seen that time when Q6 caught that ball on that guy, he made him look crazy. And
The,
Yeah,
somebody else caught a nice ball too. I think Miller, like Draylon caught a ball, I think, on somebody one time that was nice.
hey,
yeah, I
that
watched
nigga.
the Oh, go ahead.
No, you good?
The last video I watched, they was in the work. They was working out, and the running backs was squatting, and the new cat got on there. And he squatted like crazy. Then
Track
Michael was
Hawk.
right
Yeah.
behind him. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Michael
the
looked.
last one I watched. You seen that? That boy strong, boy.
You see Michael eyes, Michael like, hey man, don't put my weight on him now.
Yeah,
God damn, what you trying to do, bro?
yeah.
You
But
working
he
out. You
went.
trying to win a
Yeah,
He
he went
touchdown.
can't.
right behind him though. I see that he went right out there. Like, man, I'm
He
finna
can't
do this
behind him.
too.
And then the Kalon Taylor, that nigga be benching, boy. That
Oh
nigga be going
damn. Hey,
crazy.
come back, Ran. Come back,
Oh, he's
Ran. I just saw
strong
you
like that.
down
I
there.
just seen him squat. Yeah, he looks strong. So is he gonna be the starting back or what?
Well, they saying it might be Daylon in the all down back, but he the third down back to, like, you know what I'm saying, get up out of there.
Yeah. Dang.
And he can
So
catch
can
too.
he catch? Oh, he can
Hell
catch.
yeah. That nigga, he was training with Salt and Juju with the receivers.
Oh yeah. We lit there. He need to get on that jug machine.
Oh,
Yeah, I
let me
can't.
show y'all some, dog. Let me show y'all some. The Jonte about to eat, bro. I seen this the other day. I said, oh my, I'm gonna show y'all some. The Jonte about to eat, bruh.
He
Let me
already
take this
started on
down.
special teams.
Yeah.
Let me show y'all the Jonte about to eat.
I said that, bro.
Is Jimmy Hill now, man, or what?
Nah.
I seen him in a video with Gilly the Kid.
I say he got the best
And
position to win right now, as far as the whole
Exactly.
CU. Besides
all right,
Travis.
look at your boy. Look at your boy, dog. They showing all the drops from last year. Like they showing all these wide receivers, dog.
Ja. That's a
Now that
bad
sun is a
ball.
little bright.
That's a bad ball. That last one. I don't care. That's a bad
Yeah,
ball.
yeah. It could have been, yeah.
LaJohn is like Zay Flower, but with more of a finesse.
No, Zay Flower nice,
Yeah.
dog.
Nigga, I know
Lejante
Zay
nice too,
Flower.
though.
I know Zay Flower nice, but they use him for more of a deep threat than anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not gonna lie. The NFL should open an investigation up on
Mark
the wide
Andrews.
receivers. All of
No,
them boys in Baltimore.
bro, Mark Andrews dropped the same pass in the playoff game like 3 years ago, man. Same damn pass, same play, dropped the same way.
Isaiah likely better. Fuck Mark Andrews.
They said Isaiah likely
I
finna
keep
go
trying
off
to
this
show
season.
y'all. They keep cutting me out every time it pop
Look,
up.
What's popping up?
that's in his hand.
Yeah, he dropped that.
Yeah, it's
It's an
Aguilar.
overthrow. That's an
Yeah,
overthrow.
that's a bad throw right there.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to show y'all the one though. Hold on, it's the one where
But look at this
the
one.
first
That's right
one.
in his hand.
yeah,
Yeah, he
that's the
gotta catch
Aguilar.
that, Aguilar. Why I keep cutting like that?
So I guess they were showing like some moments last year that when games they could have won.
Look at
That
that.
Yeah,
that moments in which wide receivers kind of dropped the ball. They ain't got that tight end when he dropped that ball. I heard he dropped the ball too.
man, he dropped the biggest ball of the season, man.
Yeah,
Zay gonna see the field, bro.
Now this is a play right here though. This is a play. Did LeJohn dog? He eating out this, bro.
He gonna see
oh
the
yeah, for
field.
sure.
Oh,
Look at this shit.
Bateman, how you drop that, bro?
Look like
Bro.
That's
majority of
deliberate. Look at that. Yo,
look like
rewind that.
majority of the plays they
That's like
showed
that pass will dropped against Baylor. Look at Lamar.
look like majority of the plays they show is the passes that LaJohn been catching all season.
Exactly,
Yeah,
dog. Oh yeah.
That's
they
just a
should
bad
look.
throw.
I don't know if that was a bad ball right there. I think he kind of he held up and then he didn't know Lamar gonna throw it that far.
Man, he should have threw that on the rope. That dude had him beat by so much. He
Yeah,
overthrew that.
He did have him beat. Yeah.
Yeah, LaJohn starting on kick return, punt return, one of them.
Man, if them boys catching balls like that in camp, Tate might see the field.
I just hope all them boys make the team, man.
Oh yeah, y'all. I got me a membership going, y'all. Y'all join the membership. I only hit it for $1, y'all. $1 a month. Y'all know y'all can handle $1. And if
Yeah,
we
where the
do
link
that,
at? You don't got the link nowhere. How the
wait,
hell?
I'm supposed to put a link on here? I ain't know that.
Put it in. Put it in your damn thing.
We gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
But y'all, so once I get a lot of members in here, we're gonna start watching a lot of videos. So because if I show videos now, I'm gonna get copyrighted. But if I have a lot of members now, I ain't worried about getting a little money from YouTube. I got members, so we can go in there and I can show y'all what I really want to show y'all, all the videos. And I just don't worry about YouTube monetizing it because now it's like HBO or Cinemax. Now, if I'm gonna get a certain amount from subscribers every month, I don't care about YouTube no more. So we can watch everything now.
Oh yeah, let's do that, man. We gotta figure that link out.
Yeah, I get that going. I forgot. I just thought it was going to automatically pop up on the screen once you did it. They kept asking me to do it for like 2 years, and I ain't never want to do it because I was like, "What I'm gonna get my members?" But now I see, okay, I can start showing y'all real. Like I can show y'all videos of the Georgia Tech running back. I can show y'all like what they do effective, so you can really see it. You gotta take my word for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, tomorrow we're gonna talk about this, man. I got to play for Syracuse. Rome ain't with me on this, y'all. Rome ain't with me.
I ain't either.
Hold on, let me get this. Let me.
Man, I mean nothing about no Ricky, man.
I don't care nothing about no Ricky Collins, bro. It's gonna be your least viewed
No, I'm faster. I'm
YouTube.
racing. I don't care how. We can run up a hill if you want to. Matter of fact, I'll give you a second so I can really embarrass you. The first time. The second one, it was super close. I'm knowing it wasn't a fluke that it was close.
Bro, why
So
you
in my
trying
head,
to
I'm like, yo,
clown?
let's run it back. I don't care. Then I see that my foot is bleeding. Blood on both feet. And I'm like, yo, let's put the shoes on. He don't want to race with the shoes on.
Speed
Me
already does
personally,
this, dude.
no shade. If I know I'm faster, I'm racing. I don't care how. We can run up a hill if you want to. Matter of fact, I'll give you a second so I can really embarrass you.
All right. So that dude right there that we. Oh, let me take
Ashton
down.
Hall.
Bro, Speed
Yeah,
already
Ashton Hall.
demolished this dude. He's a
Yeah,
fraud.
and that's what we talking about. Speedy already beat him, right? And I got a guy at Syracuse that I would love to see Speedy race. I mean, Speedy is so fast.
He got to
so
call him
Speedy
out.
beating everybody. That's why I'm gonna do the video tomorrow. We're gonna try to set it up so we get some trash talking going. And I'm gonna show y'all this celebrity game I just saw the other day with the guys I've been talking about. I watched Destroying Channel. It just popped up. I'm looking. It got 4 million views, dog, on a flag football game. I'm like, what if Syracuse call all these boys up here and we get a little flag football game going on their downtime? That'd be a good look for Syracuse. And bring in some of these New York cats. Bring in some of these cats like Speedy and these other boys, Destroying, Mike, AJ Green, my bad, AJ Green. Bring in some of these other boys and bring Cameron in. What you do for Philly, Wallow and
Gilly.
Yeah, bring Gilly in because Gilly think he still got it. Like they had Cam Newton, they had Michael Vick throwing the ball right. They can have what's the boy name? And what's the dude that played for Syracuse? McNabb?
Yeah.
Yeah, McNabb.
Oh, you talking about the celebrity game where Shador was there?
I don't know if Shador was there.
Yeah,
was
Shador was there. Man, that was the biggest game. Of course it got them views, man. You know how many Kai Sinat was there, Speed was there, Shador was there,
yeah.
Michael Vick. Yeah, Lotto, man. There was too many people
now
there.
Look, they can do the same game with their New York people though. Y'all got a lot of New York celebrities. Bring them boys up.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, Tiger. The dude that you said that you want to see from Syracuse to call out Speed, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This nigga Speed different, bro. He ran against Noah Lyles in the 50 meters and almost beat him.
He was neck and neck, bro. Speed ain't taking no L.
Almost don't count.
Different too.
It almost do count. That was like Nick. That was like about an inch. He almost lost, and that's a dude that don't even train. A dude that don't even train that goes against an actual track star is crazy.
Hey, wow! So
I got a new member, dog. We got our first member, dog.
Marie S, how you do that?
Marie, how you did that, Marie? I told you wrong. It's already here, dog.
Find it right now. Hold up, bro.
Yeah, we here. Yeah, we got a first member. So when I do a members only, it's gonna be me and Marie, dog. Members only.
It sounds subscribed. Where the heck did Marie? Okay, hold on.
And y'all, I put it at a price point where I know y'all can afford it. 99 cents. You can afford 99 cents. You can't do that.
Yeah, dollar mother ain't nothing. I got two other ones. I'm paying like $3.
Yeah, I'm just doing $1 for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to really break into the film world. Like when we start doing me and Promo was already talking about when we do the Georgia Tech breakdown, we're gonna show y'all the real. Now I can show all the highlights.
Yeah, it's up. She said hit the subscribe plus button. Where the hell is that at?
Subscribe plus. Let me see. Let me see can I pull it up. Let me see can I pull it up.
Hold on, visit channel. I see subscribe.
Bucket, I know it might be a little deep for you, dog. I understand, Bucket. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Bucket baller. He be tricking on them women. You know them young girls, boy. You gotta be spending a little something.
Yeah, I
Let me see
definitely
what
spent a bag.
Bro, I can't find this. Hold on, bro.
It definitely is a
screen
bag. I ain't
share.
gonna lie.
And see, YouTube told me they said you got to make sure you talk about this in your videos. I'm like, for real? So I did, and I got me one
It's the
subscribe. Hey,
same subscribe button. I'm already subscribed, so do I gotta unsubscribe? Hold on, let me try that.
y'all see it on the screen right here?
I'm trying it. I don't see it.
Okay, I just hit subscribe. It says subscribe, but that's all it do. Marie, where is you? It's the same subscribe button. That's what I did. Oh, let me try to hit her thing.
Personalized, none, unsubscribe. Join. Is this join?
Where's join at? Where you
Yeah,
see
there we
that?
go.
That
So
might
y'all,
be it
you
right
look at the
there. That
screen.
joint.
Where
You
you
see the
see
screen. You
join
got
at?
subscribe. Join right next to subscribe.
When you on your page, right?
Yeah, you see 99 cents, and then you got the 1.99, then you got the 2.99. You see on the screen right now?
Hold on.
Oh, you gotta be on desktop. It's not on the phone. Jerome. You gotta be
Oh
on
Yeah,
desktop.
man, what
yeah.
the
Yeah, so I'm on desktop. Yeah, I'm on desktop.
hell? Okay. All right. I have to do that. Hold on, let me see if I can go desktop view real quick.
Y'all jump on this thing so we can get. Then I can be rogue. Then I don't have to kill. I can just I can show whatever I want to show.
Okay. Yeah, we in there. Hold on. Shorts.
Hey, Ron,
View.
you seen this video when you was going to get Tyson right here? Tyson knocked you out. You seen that?
Yeah, I saw that. I commented on it. Hey, that was a cool night though. I liked that show.
Yeah, that was cool. Though the bucket they're trying to get a Me Too charge on there. Kill little girl to my roll thighs or something. I was like, oh Lord, they just about to get me canceled like Shannon up here.
Hey man.
Oh, y'all see Diddy got a bunch of those charges thrown out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
did it about to
I heard
walk out of
the
here. All y'all that was talking trash, y'all better watch out. They gonna
I
Yeah,
bring
heard
they
the
them.
said the
verdict.
jury. They
Nah,
said
they
the
Oh y'all
jury
finished.
called.
was hung this morning.
I thought they didn't make the verdict yet. I thought they just
Nah, they
No,
they know what
they
they
had a
want to do
partial
with
ruling.
3 of the
Yeah.
charges. They just
no
don't
four
know
out
what
of
they want to
five.
do with the RICO.
4 out of 5. It's 4 out of 5.
Oh, 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
I
he
guess
he get
tomorrow they make.
they finding
Sound like
him
a walk.
guilty.
I don't
All
know.
right, look. Maria said she said on her phone, it's the same subscribe button. Once you sub, it shows subscribe, and then hit it again, and then you can join.
Yeah,
Man,
I
I
don't
hit
know.
subscribed, I unsubscribed, resubscribed. It don't give me no option to join. I'm gonna just have to do it on my desktop in the morning. Hold on.
Hey, college bound man, you gonna have to jump on the show, man. You be having some. I do a special WNBA show with you, Jed. 'Cause I know you be knowing a lot of stuff, man. You say Angel Reese won the East Conference Player of the Week, but is her brother any good though? Is her brother any good? He got drafted.
Yeah, you get
I
drafted.
ain't
You
never.
got picked up though.
I didn't even know she had a brother. That just got drafted.
Yeah, you know she got them connects.
She got that
I
old
know her
jean jacket
cousin
on.
good. Her cousin, she got a cousin that's good.
A girl or a boy?
It's a boy. He was playing for the Pelicans. I think he might still play for him. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't find his damn membership
It
joint.
might just be on Android. What you got? You got an Android? Or you got an iPhone, wrong? You sound
Oh,
like
it
an
You
might
iPhone
got
just
it
guy.
be on
Android.
Android. Yeah, it got to be on Android because it ain't on this iPhone.
I knew he wrong was an iPhone guy. I already knew it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm wrong with them kind of people iron their clothes, man. Y'all jokers, man.
Hey, everybody from Texas already closed, dog. What the
No, we
hell?
don't. No, we don't.
Wow, little Bucky, you making it look bad, man. We gotta stay creased up.
Yeah. Put it on and go.
Yeah. I'm about to get me a real schedule, though. So I'm switching jobs and everything, y'all. So I got to go through a 10,
We heard
10
this before.
course, a 10 course training thing, a 10 week. So them 10 weeks, I should have me a schedule where every night I'll be go live.
We heard
You
this
finna get it
before.
right.
Yeah, man, and sit out the back signal, man. You been out here like Eddie Kane, man. You ain't forgot about the Temptations, man. Send
Dog,
the
I thought
damn
I
back signal
did.
out.
I thought I posted this junk around like 6 o'clock, and I was like, yeah, we good. Man, I looked up here, it wasn't even on my YouTube or nothing, dog. I was gonna
Yeah,
share it with y'all, but I had to do it last minute.
man, you say you gonna put me in a group chat. Nigga ain't never put me in no group
Oh,
chat.
dog, yeah,
Yeah,
little bucket. Hey, yeah, I'm glad you said that, dog. Let me get your number right
yeah.
now,
He
dog.
on his Eddie Kane, dog. Go to channel.
Lamar, hey, look, I'm gonna put my number in the back chat. Y'all get my number, man. Y'all text me.
Oh, Marie got a channel.
Marie got a channel now? Uh-oh. I want to
I
go and
just
check
hit. I
this out.
tried to subscribe through her thing, and it like took me to her. But I don't know if she got anything else.
Yeah, put your number in the
All
back
right.
chat, bro.
Here got my number in the back chat. And I'm finna have me a little call-in line. We're gonna be hood rich over here though. I got me another phone that I got. You know, I can't have no side chick no more. So this is gonna be my business phone now.
Yeah.
I'm retired. I'm out the game. But I'm gonna have me a call-in phone. Y'all can call in. So the people that don't want to cam up or talk on the computer or whatever, I'm gonna let y'all just call in, and we're gonna give you like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna let the panel discuss what you just said when you called in.
Is it?
You talking about like something like Coach Hayes be doing? Like people
Yeah,
calling in.
something like Coach Hayes. Yeah. But Coach Hayes, they got the more professional one where you can actually call in and still hear the show and all that stuff. When you call in with mine, you might can hear the show, but you're gonna be on hold, and then we'll bring you up. Yeah, you'll still better hear the show.
Damn, it's 10-4. They got me up. God damn it. All right, I'm about to tap
Yeah,
out, man. What time you hopping
yeah.
on tomorrow? 10?
At 10 again. We on here at 10. Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all boys be cool.
Yeah. I'm finna log off too, y'all. We done went way over. We 3 hours in. I supposed to stay on here for 2 hours. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk about the Syracuse stuff. No, we'll see y'all tomorrow. What other group y'all want to talk about? The running backs, or y'all want to talk about the defensive backs and all that stuff? What y'all want tomorrow? Running backs or defensive backs? Y'all let me know in the comments. Anybody still in here? Y'all let me know. Running backs or defensive backs tomorrow. Me and Promo, we're gonna try to go in this weekend about the Georgia Tech stuff. We already getting that video ready. But y'all let me know. Running backs. If y'all don't say anything, I'm going with running backs. DBs, all right. So I go with Kev. We're going DBs. DBs tomorrow, y'all. So I see y'all tomorrow at 10, man. We going in. And we talking about Syracuse tomorrow. Y'all be easy.